evening, everybody. Happy Monday. I'm Jimbo.
I'm Kemper.
We are the Stand. We are going to go and bring in Benny's feed and maybe play a little bit of Ernesto's feed in the background. Seems like there's some breaking news going down. I'm getting text messages from outside sources as well. Um, Something about some arrests coming down the pipe. We will be here and we'll play it one way or the other and we'll cover it. But don't go anywhere because we've also got some, not one, but two phone calls from Shelby Shell, and they are bold and blockbuster.
Yes, they are. They're absolutely rocking, dude.
While I pull up, I'm going to pull up Benny here. Actually, I'm going to do it on a different browser so we can hear it and not have to see it. But I'm going to, while I'm doing that, I want to point out one thing that happened earlier today, and we're going to go over it several times because it's a short number night because of all that's going on. There's probably between Benny's channel and Ernie's, you're probably looking at 1,500 or more that are following that.
Mm-hmm.
So we may have light numbers, but we are still going to bring you what we have. And one of those things that we have is actually, let's see, is this it? Yes. Let me turn this down.
About the trespassing while I was there in Mansfield, a little short one.
Okay. Anyway, right quick, while before we go into Benny's feed here, and I hope Benny don't strike me. He's hoping to get mad at me for it. But anyway, earlier today, Ernie was on his live stream and doing his little spiel where he is saving people. Let's bring somebody up. Somebody needs help. Let's bring them up. Let's bring them up. And what do you need? What do you need? Ernie Shell's the man. I can get
They need electric bills, getting single parents into houses with their kids, like anything that's going to pull on a heartstring. This dude was pushing it.
Yeah, man. And somebody, don't think it was actually his son's mother, but somebody went in there under her name and just said something to the effect of, my son's, I need help with my son financially. His father hasn't provided anything in 16 years. Well, Ernie saw it, called her by name, and whether he knew it was her or not, he still called her by name, and he called her a whore.
Yeah, he said something to the effect of, that's what he gets for trying to turn a whore into a housewife.
Yeah. So this woman who's gave birth to his child, raised that child by herself for 16 years, provided everything from milk to food, diapers, clothes, money for school, shoes, whatever, all from her. And I think now he does have an awesome stepfather, but whatever the case, he doesn't deserve for his dad to be raising money for other children and calling his mom a whore on YouTube with an audience of over 4,000. So I reached out to Melinda Best myself. I told her about it and asked her if it would be okay if we actually took some money up for her son, Ernie's son. And she said that'd be okay if we wanted to. We didn't have to. She didn't ask for it. But she said every single penny she was going to give to Jeremy, and he could do with it what he wanted to. And I said, that's awesome. That's great. So That's the Cash App I've got on the bottom of the screen there. It's $ML as in Melinda L Best BEST 1980 ML Best 1980. That's her Cash App. If you guys step up where Ernie hasn't for the last 16 years, I would personally greatly appreciate that. I told her that I know she would expect something coming her way because, well, Jeremy's way, because I know our people.
Well, I know that wasn't it $50 or something that's already been collected.
I know of 50 that's already been sent. Yes.
So,
and that was before we even broadcast it.
And I also know that didn't Nicolina post it and contribute or something?
Nicolina contributed.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, she did.
Okay. I'm just saying there's quite a few people that's already kicked in on this, which is
there's quite a few
good
people.
thing.
None of them are Ernie Shell. That's the most important part.
Yep.
He has never given his son a dime, and he won't. But he's on here trying to act like he's, curing cancer, healing the blind, and making people walk again. And really, he ain't doing jack crap for his own son.
Right.
Speaking of which, hello, daughter. What are you doing?
Look.
Oh, the dog's outside the door. Oh, the kitty cat. Yeah.
Also, came in here to say, I love you. Bye.
I love you. Bye. That's my 12-year-old. She has her first track meet tomorrow. She's prancing around in her track uniform. She's going to be throwing. She throws with shot put, discus, and javelin. So maybe I can have her stand and see if she can hit a shell. A seashell, that is. Seashell. Yes, honey, you can have some ice cream. So, did Benny go off of his live? Probably.
Right? Anything you heard from Ronnie Lawson that has stuck out as a keynote phrase is they are not cooperating and they've lawyered up. How can you say they lawyered up if they didn't lawyer up? That's because they have, Tim.
Now, this is Benny talking to Tim Mullen.
Benny is just talking and talking and talking. It's like
that's somebody else covering Benny. So yeah, that's why there's only 50 people watching. I need to go to Benny's. I need to go to Benny's channel. What the hell happened there? That's your. I'm blaming you, Kemper.
You can't blame me for everything, man.
Yes, I can. You're my go-to blame.
Okay, well, whatever, dude. All right.
Oh, so that was True Crime with the Psychic Goddess, whoever that is. My bad. Is Benny not live anymore then?
I have to go look, man. If I turn it on,
Benny's live. Somebody send me one of our mods. Throw me a link in the in our chat, and because I'd rather stream his and in the background talk about it as to streaming Dweebledorf's. Kemper, Arkansas wants to know what is the Wi-Fi password.
Oh, I found it. You best believe it. I ain't gonna sit here and read all the numbers, but I found it.
Oh, it's complicated. Then it's a bunch of numbers.
Yeah. Well,
So
numbers and letters.
So it wasn't Magic Mike.
No, nothing like that. No. Not like my Grinder Crush 84, nothing like that,
Oh, heck yeah. We just got I got a screenshot from for a donation that went to Melinda in it says in the note for Jeremy via the stand, and we appreciate that. You know who you are. We appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That was awesome. It's under whose channel? Who's Mayflower? I'm sorry, I missed some chat there. What am I missing? I'll go watch Benny's live from the beginning. Yeah, I want to see it. It was intense, man. It was intense. I can tell you what I heard in bits and pieces. And I'm not real familiar with who this Tim Mullins guy is. I think he's like the media person that's handling the parents, right? Am I
I think
correct
so.
in saying
I'm
that?
pretty much, yeah.
So Benny's he's playing a recording of Benny talking to this man, this Mullins man, the media manager. Okay. And he's basically saying, you know, hey, I've got your I've got your my wife walked in, she touched me and I just melted. But anyway, he's basically telling the guy that you've got Don Wells' phone and you've got all the data from it on your computer because the TBI or FBI doesn't have that. And you need to turn that in because if there's something on that that shows where this baby girl is or what could have happened to her, then you're complicit. You are an accessory. You're helping. And well, the guy's like, well, I'm not hiding information. And Benny's pretty much like telling him, hey, if you're not turning it in, then you're withholding it, right? He's telling him that. Now, supposedly, Benny turned this information in 3 weeks ago. Now, there's a certain little pellet eater on the streets of YouTube that is claiming that he has forced BK's hand by taking the alphabet folks to Benny and making Benny yield, and the alphabet company has told Benny, you better play it or you're withholding.
Yep.
Now, for me personally, I don't believe that. I think if the alphabet company wanted it, they would say, Benny, you're giving it to us or you're withholding. Not, you better play it on YouTube tonight or, buddy, you're withholding. It don't make any sense. Bunch of horse poop. So, but anyway.
That's more Ernie bullshit.
Supposedly we have, we're going to get an arrest in that case today. And that was predicted by the great Master Shell. So we'll see. We'll see. Let me go. They said it was Hitman Benny Keys.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find that. Now, you guys that are familiar with Benny, you may, have seen it. Yeah, he's live right now. Story to Tell Part 2. You misspelled it. All right. So we'll listen in for a couple seconds here and see what's going on. The phone call's going on right now.
They definitely could have continued to do what they were doing and what she is doing now. They just wanted to do it in front of an audience. That's all. Like, that part is super weird. Like a lot of parents go right into hiding almost. Like, they just don't deal with any of the outside world. They deal with their child's case. They police. They work their job. But like, this is.
I'm getting a little. I must have too many windows open. It's kind of buffering. Unless it's Benny's buffering. I don't know. All right. So we got Benny buffering. Won't you pull up that one you had going on there, Kemper, and play it in the background? We'll listen in for it.
Will that not interfere?
Shouldn't.
Okay, I know it tends to echo. I don't know the whole.
You're playing on a different device or on your own device?
It'd be on a different device.
Well, it shouldn't echo then. It should be like somebody sitting in a room with you.
Word.
You just can't pull up our. Like if you pull YouTube up and it's our.
Okay.
Live,
So
then it'll echo.
having a microphone too close to a amplifier or something.
Yeah.
I got you.
Well, ours has got a 10-second delay. So you'll hear us and then you'll hear it again 10 seconds later and then it'll echo. watching Storm Chaser on YouTube right
I do
now.
the sound therapy.
Can you hear that?
I mean,
Yes,
it's been
unfortunately, I can hear the
amazing
tooth.
for survivors.
I can hear the tooth.
And I'm talking adult survivors who have held things, this trauma, in for a long time. A lot of times when they lay on the table and, just get in that zone of releasing, they release so much trauma. And then it all comes to the surface. And that's when their healing truly begins.
Wow.
I've seen the sound therapy make people remember their suppressed memories from childhood.
This is how they found out.
Just
Super
let it out
Soldier.
on the table.
Yeah. I'm going to mute real quick and go in here and check on my wife. I'll be right back.
Specifically for autism, and we've had parents to bring their kids here that we know that have like Asperger's autism. And I mean, their kids love laying on it, and they just
Y'all put a 1 in chat.
Like waterfall sounds.
If you think that she talks way too much,
fluty stuff, and I mean, it's amazing. They totally just like calm down and become centered, and when their parents take them home, they can tell a major difference. And those CDs are from a lady called Dr. Suzanne Jonas, and she is in Maryville, Tennessee, and she's one of the pioneers of sound therapy, and she was my teacher. And you can go on her website. It's called InnerHarmonyHealthCenter.com, and she has some super amazing
I literally ordered me some popcorn.
CDs that you may be interested in.
do what?
I said I literally ordered me a bag of popcorn just now for the show.
Word.
Hey, what's the ones in the chat for? What'd we do?
I asked for ones in the chat if they think that she's full of shit and they get tired of hearing her.
Oh, well, yeah, hold on. Let me throw some ones up.
Yeah. I mean, these are the times you actually want Ernie back.
Look here what Arkansas. I agree with you, Arkansas.
What is it?
I wish there was a chip in her brain that can control her mouth.
Right. Dude, when Jamie said she needed to take that crystal today.
The stand is on. I really don't care what Jimbo says.
Oh, thank you, Tina.
The stand is on now.
Oh. You don't miss me, Tina, baby girl.
The stand reminds me of like Jabba the Hutt meets Fat Bastard.
That's a nice duo.
Jabba the Hutt.
That really hurts me coming from you, the nasty.
I mean, dude, you can smell her armpits from here, bro.
Yeah. That really stings deep coming from you, Tina.
Stank.
Tina, talk time. You should come and get that piece of amethyst and lay on the crystal mat sound therapy table. You'll go and invest.
Is that the same table that Jamie said he's seen so many women passed out on?
Probably.
Yeah, I bet y'all want to go get wiped out over there with them. Go ahead and do it. Set yourself up.
Yes.
You know what?
What?
I bet you Jabba the Hutt has cleaner fingers than they do over there serving food.
Oh, no, but I'm watching Pat Pollard over here running their mouth saying, Kemper's Jumbo's yes, man.
Say it again. Okay. Say it again, Kemper. Say yes.
Yes.
You are my yes man. I knew it.
Yes.
I knew it.
Once you experience sound therapy,
thank you, Chad.
I mean, people who really value their health and well-being.
Nothing but hell. No.
Dude, they are so fucking weak, dude. Like, you're really going to hear some crying in a couple of weeks, man. Because there's going to be some crying in a couple of weeks. Ain't no doubt about it.
We have seen the picture.
One of your priority investment lists.
Don't forget to pause like every 13, 14 seconds and make a comment.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Swan and Barry. Yeah, I mean,
go sell some meth,
if
bitch.
you go by, the fake news hype and the smear campaign.
Smear campaign.
How much money
I
have we
challenge
spent
anybody to
your
go and look
campaign?
at their channels and at their Facebook pages. I challenge you.
You don't have to
Rookie
smear.
smear.
You don't have
Huh?
to smear them though. Like they're just so nasty, they smear themselves.
Well, that's why we use their shit against them.
Yeah.
That
Ernie
makes
does have a
sense.
court date
You
coming
want
up
to be
1 week from today.
a horrible person.
She just says, matter of fact.
Oh, boss, I tell them to fuck themselves all the time.
A boss talking shit.
Oh, they're streaming me. Aw.
See, they got their little Manson family over there. Mommy Manson, they're streaming you.
Yeah, we're gonna screen Shelby's phone call in a few minutes, and we'll see how much they like that.
Hell yeah.
A show again of how awesome our store is. Maybe some of the viewers will want to come buy some crystals.
That store is nasty. It's like literally like a junkyard. I challenge you, just drive around it when you go there. You won't want to go in. The restaurant, same damn thing, but it's a ghost town. And not for nothing, I lived there. I know that place really wasn't that busy most of the time. I mean, you got Carver's Apple House right above it, and they pull all of it. So whatever they think they know, they don't. Anybody from that town will tell you. As long as it's not Tina or Xander.
Where's old Jamie at? Is Jamie in here tonight?
I ain't seen him yet. He might be laying down. He's got to go to the doctor tomorrow.
I really appreciate him sticking up for me today, but he told old Lisa Bertoni, he said, you call my friend a predator, you bitch.
Yep. But dude, he don't give a damn, man. He's like a matter of fact. Bam, hits you with it.
He is.
I mean, we were talking today about how Ernie was a waste of semen.
Here you go. Penny thought that the store was almost out of business because of the trolls in the stand.
Well, the thing is I know that they did a rent to own on their property, or at least that's what's been said. So I know they've not had the money to outright buy it, even with the inheritance. And I know she blew the inheritance on all kinds of dumb shit. So my guess is they're probably not going to have that store because they're going to have the rest financed at some point because I know they haven't paid. So any person seeing that kind of information will tell you, yeah, they're not going to be there much longer. And to be honest with you, they've not really sold much product in the past year. Not at all. They probably sold some Kratom and then all of their illegal shit. That's it. And I was talking about their Kratom. Yeah, they sell a little bit of salve, a little bit of flour, a little bit of concentrate, but I mean, it's CBD, man. It's not weed. Let's get real. You know what I mean? The Kratom sells better. And they sell it in a fashion that is against the regulations for the state of Tennessee.
Well, they don't care about regulations. They sell meth and stuff too, don't they?
Well, yeah.
That's what I've heard.
But see, if you're selling shit out of the place like that, why would you break regulations with shit that's legal? Why? Don't make sense to me. But they do it. They love their microdosing. Not just talking about their shroomage either, Tina.
You're right, Jenny Penny. You're right. Blew that inheritance up his nose. I tell you what now, Bertoni's nose is big enough. She probably got some of that.
Yeah. That's for sure, man.
You hear her today said she don't do drugs. She don't like them.
Who said that?
Lisa Bertoni.
Oh, did she? I got to go watch that,
I
man.
don't like them.
I woke up to the ass end of everything today, man. Like the first round. Yeah, man. I was just like, what in the hell? Somebody catch me up. Then, of course, Ernie's been on one of his classic kicks of doing live streams and shit. So.
Oh, he was like the TV evangelist early today. Like, let's see who can we help out next? Who wants to step up and get help from Ernie?
Weren't they using his Cash App the whole time, though?
No.
No, they were using their other people Cash App?
Yeah, he was putting up people's Cash App. He was giving them instructions on how to put it up there, and all these ladies were,
Damn.
"Oh, thank you so much, Ernie. Thank you so much. You saved me. You saved me." I mean, you could tell they were really grateful. But just with anything else, I mean, where his true intentions are, and that's just a means to the next step. Like that's the way he pulls people in. He's, that's what he does. There was
Yep.
people saying, I can't believe I ever left. I follow you forever now. I believe in you. I believe in you. I
Well,
swear it was just like
she got some sage, guys. Look out. She's
who
going to
got
burn
saved?
some sage. Sorry. I've got this on mute watching it.
Oh, you guys, this is the Cash App we have up here is for Ernie's son. His mother actually allowed us to put her Cash App up there, and she said anything that is given will go, every penny of it, no matter how little or how much it is, will go every bit to Jeremy. She's got other kids too, like several, and she said Jeremy get every penny of it because I told her the whole situation of what happened today, how he was raising money for other people's kids and donating himself. He gave money himself to one lady. And I'll pull out my phone here and I'll read a couple of things that she said back to me. But she said, you don't have to do that. And I said, we want to do it. So I want to put your Cash App up and let's see if anybody will step up where Ernie hasn't been. And, she said, well, if you do, then, Jeremy's going to get every penny of it. So, and I think we have confirmed now, and I haven't heard from her because she's in Pigeon Forge working, and with her husband working, her new husband. But she said she'd be on their way home and wouldn't be able to see the live stream and wouldn't be able to tell us. And I told her I didn't want to know amounts. I just want to know if people was actually giving her anything. And she confirmed early that she got something. And I know we have raised at least 70 already. So that's a great thing, man.
Yeah, that is.
Is Tina still spitting?
She's still. Ernie's not on there. Let's see what this bitch is saying.
I wonder what Ernie's watching through.
Oh, you did biofeedback? Dr. Jonas does biofeedback and heart mathing.
Oh, my God.
And I would definitely like to get the equipment to do biofeedbacking one day, but...
But you get the equipment to wash your ass.
Doing this.
Fuck. Sorry.
Yeah, and Ernie called this lady a whore today. He doesn't.
There's nothing like starting creation for needle light cluster.
Yeah, but that's the typical class that we should expect from Ernie. I mean, every time, dude, he's fucking with somebody over their anxiety. He's fucking with his baby mama. He's talking to motherfucker here, motherfucker there. Like it's just normal day. He don't care. He just winds up and swings.
Here's one of the messages she sent to me. She said, I wish they'd lock him up and throw away the key. I hate for you all to do that, but if you do, I'll give it all to Jeremy and he can use it on himself. I have a Cash App. It's MLBest1980. I've only used it a time or two, but I checked and that's my ID. I wish I could watch the show. She's talking about The Stand tonight, but I'll be finishing up I'm just going to say her work in Pigeon Forge and heading home at that time, but I appreciate all that you're doing. And then down here just a few minutes later, she said, someone just sent me $10. I appreciate it. And I know Jeremy will. Every penny, I promise, go to him. I'm not keeping his money regardless of amounts. I told her I knew she wouldn't. I knew she'd give it all to him. And she said, it's a shame, though, when people you don't know worry more about your child's needs than the father. But do appreciate it so very much, and thank you for all you do. And it is a shame. Is it not a shame? Honestly, Do you not believe that if Ernie got on his live stream and said, "Hey, let's make my little boy's day special. Let's raise some money for my son." Do you not think that they would raise all kinds of money? I mean, those people throw money at him left and right. $8,000 nearly in super chats last month, right?
Cool.
Oh, Jeannie Penny, she's a super nice lady, super nice. And that's the one that Ernie says he couldn't turn a whore into a housewife. You know, just that's the kind of person we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
All the while standing up on his pedestal. Step up and let big bad Ernie see if he can help you today. What can I do for you? What can I do for you? How can I take my magic wand and touch you today, ladies?
Yep. It is that TV evangelist shit. Yep. Let's see what she's doing over here.
There you go, Spooky.
Now.
I'm not getting a job. I'm going to eBay for a living.
Yeah, no kidding.
Arkansas's his
You
chat
got
didn't
so much dead air.
find out about the.
I don't know those signs.
I was
I
telling
know that,
Arkansas that Ernie's chat didn't find
Ernie
out about
has
us
some
raising
little
money.
hand things that he does, but they're all to kind of cue people to start recording or to take note
Looks like
of a
Pat
troll
got
in the chat. There, the secret's out. No Freemasonry there.
Apparently, Benny is saying that he's got Candace recorded saying Don has something to do with it.
Benny does?
Yeah, that's one of his Ernie's people is saying that Benny is saying. I'm just reading their chat. Tina, where is your restaurant? Don't do it, Kathy. Don't do it. It's not worth it. I guess Benny's over there tore up, man. It's a lot to deal with, dude. It's a lot to deal with.
Ignorance is not always bliss, y'all. It's not. You're right. Well, just tell us what's going on then, Tina. Tina.
I see what you were talking about. And I was like, what are you talking about, man? Well, they're a little bit nutty. What you got going on over there, man?
Sending texts. Get information. Always.
Let's see here. Yep.
Benny is saying there's a phone of Don's law enforcement doesn't know about, no confession. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Being this other guy, the media guy that Mullins has one of the phone of Don's. He's got all the data off of it on his computer, and they want that. Benny's telling that guy, 3 weeks ago, hey, you need to turn this over to the FBI or the TBI because you're withholding evidence. And the guy's like, I'm not withholding nothing. But yeah, Tim Mullins is the guy who has it. Benny doesn't have it, but Tim Mullins has it. Benny was telling him you need to turn that information in. And the guy was like, I don't need to turn it in. I've got it on my computer. And he said, if this can lead us to Summer Wells, then you need to turn it in. And the guy's arguing back and forth with him. And Benny's recording the whole thing. And this is when, because he's their media guy. That's the reason why he has his phone. It is very suspicious, especially that he wiped it clean, and has all the stuff on his computer. But yeah, that's what Benny's saying. It is suspicious, and he turned it in 3 weeks ago. Now Ernie's trying to claim that he's done all this work and figured everything out, when Benny's actually been working with the TBI and the FBI since day one. But Ernie's going to try to swoop in and say, solve the case.
Yep.
I'm the
Of
man.
course.
I'm
Just
Ernie.
like he was going to solve the Ronnie King case.
Yeah.
You know?
He
I mean-
solved the shit out of it, didn't he?
Well, he summoned the shit out of it. I don't know about solving it. Dude, I don't. How can anybody not see that he had something to do with that murder that long ago, dude? I don't understand. 'Cause I'm not the smartest man alive, man, but
Yeah.
there's
Just
just
a
too
couple
much.
of days ago, they were saying Benny was responsible, and he was selling their organs, right? He rented a Penske truck. The psychic told him that he rented a Penske truck, cooler, and all this shit. What happened to her heart, Benny? Remember all the stupid shit they were saying yesterday and the day before?
Yeah.
Guys, it was all a sting operation. I didn't say sting either. I said stang.
Sorry, I'm over here reading two chats. I'm reading ours and reading that bitches.
Hers is more important. But since
I'm trying to see the lies as they come into their chat, dude. That's what I'm doing. I ain't got to do this shit in a long time, man. You got to remember that. I've been bugging out today. Fun
why do you
stuff.
need to do that? Stay over here, boy.
Hmm?
When we're live, stay over here. I need to be over there.
Hey, man, you had me go
What
open
up?
this window up, man.
Huh?
I said you had me open this window up. Don't break my
Yeah.
balls over it.
Play it in the background, not to read it.
It's still funny as hell.
You
These
don't want me
people,
listening. Man, shut up.
Ernie's people actually think they're trolls. That's funny. Funny shit. Hmm.
Well, once people realize there's not a real arrest coming down, gets a little bit later here, we'll start with our Shelby coverage.
Word.
Then the tooth can be mad.
Yeah.
He's
She can
trying
go.
to tell Tim Mullen to basically give it up now, because they will find out, because they have got his electronics as well. Yes.
Oh, I wish LE would come in now and arrest him.
You know what somebody
People.
said?
Too much Kool-Aid for these ones. Way too much Kool-Aid. Yep. It's funny. He helped everybody but his little boy. The same little boy he used to make money off of. Not very long ago. Sad. You okay over there, man?
Yep. I'm reading our chat.
I am too.
Oh. So Ernie's calling me out. Tell Ernie come on over here. We're getting ready to play his brother's phone call, and he got a special message where he talks directly to Scumbag. I saw that right there from Tony, and I said, Scumbag.
See that? Jimbo's all about that money, right? He don't like us at all. He don't have no clue what's going on. He don't understand his stands get taken down, does he?
Bring
His
it,
stands
bitch.
going down, guys. Matthew Kemper, Jimbo is dumber than a trunk of hammers.
Bring it, you little bitch.
Anyways, let's be nice, guys. We said
You've been saying that for a while now, ain't he?
This is the last stand.
the stand,
The last stand.
the last stand. That's where he got that from, too. By the way,
I
the special
know.
forces, Liberty, the
Oh,
last-
literally ain't.
you know, that's where
They
he
have
got
no
that
idea,
shit
do
from.
they?
The
It is
last
the last
stand.
stand.
He is going to be the last stand. Those eyes. Oh, Lord.
So you're
You've
falling.
been saying that for years, Ernie.
Oh. He needs to quit having
Oh,
flunkies message me on Messenger, too.
who
You
did?
heard what he said?
Who did?
He said something about you been blocking him on Messenger.
They got all that, by the way. That ain't me. I hope they know that ain't me they're talking to. But they don't listen to nothing. Let them think whatever. Oh, no. Or Jason's over there going, cussing everything out of hell.
Dude, they created accounts.
Ernie is an idiot, and he's cussing everything all to hell.
Yep. Like he looked he's out there right now, dude. Like you can see it in his eyes. It's funny. It is funny.
With your name on it and your picture.
Oh, yeah.
And sent
Yeah,
messages.
they do. And, you know, they
They're
create all
fake
these.
as fuck.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait till you see this. Jumbo and his tampons.
Jumbo and
I took
tampons.
photos. They mentioned your
See why I was
podcast.
watching your
Thank you.
chat?
Thank you so much.
It don't bother me.
Look at this.
I've been saying
This
the
is
same
throwing
shit.
a
for
wrench
years.
in my Operation Bulldog mission, Tina. I can't look away.
Oh, God.
Do what?
It don't bother me. They've been saying that shit for years. It never does bother me.
Like I said, between you, me, and BK, man, they're laying it on in their chat.
Oh, God.
I know it's like a train wreck. You just can't
Oh, my
stop
God.
looking at
There's
it.
2,900 people over there watching him cry.
2,900
He's got
people.
all this. He's throwing.
Do what?
2,900 people watching who cry? Benny?
Yeah. Benny had about 2,000 people live.
So he's mad that Benny's got 10,000 or 2,000 people watching him?
Yeah, pretty much. He's jealous.
Yeah, big time.
Yep.
Throwing it out there. Candace is like, oh, dude, look what he's doing. Oh, shit.
Mute that
Xander said,
motherfucker.
cry me a river.
Uh-huh.
Mute that motherfucker. Let's play Shelby.
All right, let's do it.
First, it's Ernie and the way he talks about Melinda today, his baby's
So
mother.
sorry about that. I need help with my son's expenses. Father's not contributed in 16 years. So sorry about that, Melinda Best. Maybe that father tried to turn a whore into a housewife. Now, good deal. Good deal. Maybe that woman wanted the Elvis Presleys and she wanted the magicians, you know. I once said, I'm no Elvis and I don't wear blue suede shoes. My rattlesnake boots do just fine. I'm no magician and I can't pull a rabbit out of the hat, but I can drag a pedophile out of the house, through the woods, through the mud, the blood, and the tears.
Unless the pedophile happens to be a man, and then you're a pussy.
Yep.
Actually, Melinda wasn't looking for an Elvis. She was looking for a man with a job.
And that's when I said I was a poet and just didn't know it.
Yep. Absolutely, dude. Piece of shit.
That's why we put up his son's mom's Cash App. You guys donate to her to give to his son because he
Thank
won't
you
give
all
him
so
nothing.
much. I'm glad we could help people today. I like helping people today. What we help?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm sorry I couldn't call. It's hard to get the phone.
Oh, I know. So what do you want to talk about today?
Well, let's talk about my brother's motive about setting me up. I think he done it, and everybody else thinks he done it because I got a background and everything like that, and he knew that, and he knew they would go for it because they didn't do no investigation. Once they questioned Kevin and stuff and arrested him for it, they let him go and then come got me, you know. He knew for a fact, you know, saying that I had a background and stuff, a past history and stuff, and he knew that he would go with it. And plus, where I got with his wife and stuff, he's been split up with for about 4 or 5 years, and I didn't even know he was married, so we had to check, and I had to call him and stuff, and had my sister's boyfriend to call him and stuff because I didn't know how to use the phone, and asked him if he kind of feelings for Amanda Brown or Amanda Gaylor, or she goes by 2 or 3 different names. I don't know what it is now, but anyway, she was there at the house and stuff at my sister's, Amber's, and Ernie brought Lucinda Lay with him too, you know, another woman. So I asked him to kind of feelings for each other and stuff, you know. Plus I pulled him off to the side, and he said he didn't, you know. And it was just, you know, like he was happy to see each other, you know. But the whole time he had secret feelings, you know what I'm saying, about it. He called Amanda's mom and said I was going to rob and kill her and stuff like that. But what would be the motive on that? Then he said that I told him old girl got like $9 grand back on her taxes and stuff. Pam said him, and he was gonna, like I was gonna kill her and stuff, take her money, and I was telling her to put the money in the bank and pay her house off and stuff, and get her kids some school clothes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Don't be having that much money on her, you know.
Right.
And when I got home and stuff, he said, how much money did you get back on her taxes? And I told him, and he used that and turned it around and said that, you know. It's like his baby mama, you know.
Yeah.
She's been so good to him and give him chance after chance after chance after chance, and to take care of Jeremy and stuff and do right. And he keeps on screwing her over, messing over and stuff, getting these men and stuff, these fags and stuff, and these gay dudes, and he just sitting there doing him, you know, like, and treating them bad. Like, he's never there for Jeremy. He's never got no time for him. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
Well, and
you know, he talks about her like a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never could make a whore out of a housewife and stuff like that to all her friends and stuff. But she's a good woman, you know. She went at my grandmother's a couple of times and my mother's and stuff, and she's a good woman for real. She deserves 10 times better. She tried to talk me into getting a job and doing good and stuff, and even her people, her mom and stuff, tried to help Ernie and stuff, and he shit on him, you know, point blank. I hate to say it like that, but he did, you know. I mean, anybody signing the rights over to a kid and stuff is a piece of shit, you know. And he's talking about helping kids and doing that. Well, he can't even help his own kids. He knows somebody else's kids, you know. And he's something else, you know. He needs to grow up for real. He really does. He needs to grow up, man.
So you're telling me that because Ernie knew
about,
Ernie knows about
Ernie now. I mean, what has he been up to?
Same stuff, different day. He's still.
You know anything else he's been up to?
Scamming people out of money. I mean,
you there?
I'm here. He's just.
Hello?
I'm here. He's just scamming people.
Hello?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Now that call cut off a little early, but never fear. He calls back. And he got a message directly to Big Brother. Directly right at you, big bro.
Yep.
Coming right at you.
It's a scorcher, man. It's a scorcher.
Yeah.
Like, when I listened to it earlier, I was just like standing up and jumping up and yeah, give him hell.
Now, before we before we get to that, I feel like it's important on this night, especially, to play this clip.
He really did. Yep. They tried.
He thinks we're stupid. We're not. We are beyond stupid.
Yeah.
They tried.
He thinks we're stupid. We're not.
Man,
We are beyond stupid.
get an amen.
He thinks we're stupid. We're not. We are beyond stupid.
Yeah. We are beyond stupid. Mom always told me stupid is and stupid does.
Yep.
That make any
We've got
sense?
comfortable shows.
Those chorus make any sense nowadays?
A lot
Stupid is
more and
and
more.
stupid does.
Yep.
Well, we got. Throw me a 1 up in the chat if y'all want to hear Shelby's direct message to Big Brother. Thought we might see some 1s coming.
Yeah. Love seeing that picture. Love it.
Ernie don't.
Oh, I know. He hates it. And it's beautiful because she is relentless. She really is.
How are you?
Hey, how you doing? You all right?
I'm good. So this is call number 2 today.
All right. What do you want to do?
Well, why don't you just give Ernie a message about,
Okay.
the truth coming out?
All right. Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Ernie, everything's going to catch up to you, buddy. You know what I'm saying? How you manipulated everybody against each other, this and that. How you set me up on murder and stuff. I mean, because you knew more than anybody. You're the only one that knew anything about anything. Everything you told me about the joke and stuff about zip ties and all that. Well, it wasn't no big zip ties. It was little zip ties. My motion discovery's got in it. There was a nylon cord and a belt. There wasn't no bed sheets or nothing like that. But everything you said, Ernie, to get me locked up and the point against me is going to come back to haunt you, Ernie.
Everything you said, Ernie,
Mm-hmm.
to pinpoint and lock me up is going to come back to haunt you,
Yep.
Ernie.
Beautiful.
Don't forget, baby brother said that to you. Because, you like to talk in your little codes and your little, the stand ain't going to be around long. It's the last stand. I'll tell you what, shut it down tomorrow. I'll start another channel the second you do. And if you shut that one down, boom, coming right back with another one.
Yep.
Might go ahead and just build them on up tonight, start them, and start getting their subs to sub to them. Now, I challenge you to do the same thing, but we all know that if you did that, you'd have to buy some more subs because you can't tell those bots that you bought to go over there and resub.
Mm-mm.
But when I make our new channel, we're going to have the same amount.
Yep. Ain't gonna be no fake ass channel like Rescue Our Children.
Yeah. Under
Or
false
Predator Hunter Nation. Did I hear that they are monetized now?
They are. That's what I heard.
Fucking sad, dude.
Yeah, it works out for them. Maybe they can bring in $8,000 a month like Ernie does and still get food stamps.
Oh yeah. Well.
They don't do businesses and still get food stamps.
Yep.
Those sovereign citizens they are. Those big old nasty booty stankers with the
booty fingers.
Booty finger. Booty stanger.
The dookie fang. It's crazy.
All right. Look here. Bernie gonna help us. He got 2 we can use. All right. I got another channel. It's Jimbo Collins. We can
Well, I
I've got
mean, there's all
videos, basketball videos and stuff on there, but
tells what I can too.
yeah,
Just
we can.
flip that, make it a 2.0, and go with it, man. Whatever.
We'll, but we're not going anywhere, Ernie. We're not going anywhere. But your brother still got some more stuff to say. You want to hear some of it?
Yes, please.
Because for real, I believe in God. I believe eye for eye and tooth for tooth. You know what I'm saying? And it's shit.
I'm sorry, I had to pause it right there. Tina, he might have been talking to you right there, honey. He believes for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Sorry, that was tasteless.
Showing now. Everything's coming out on you. Everything. I don't know how you done this, but you did. You knew I had a past history. You knew I've been in prison before. But what you saying about kids and stuff, Ernie, you dead wrong there, and everybody knows it. Everybody knows I love kids, bro. You hear me? I love young'uns. I got 2 kids myself. I love them to death. Everybody knows you dead wrong. Even your girlfriends, Ernie, your wives and stuff you've been with and stuff. That's why you can't keep a woman, because you won't work. You always use them for money, and you mean to them and stuff, and you talk trash to them.
Now, how many of y'all think Baby Brother's onto something right there? How many of y'all believe that Ernie is mean to women? Throw us a 1 up in the chat if you believe that Shelby's big brother is mean to women. Yeah. We all know. We know the truth. We know the truth, Ernie.
Truth's coming out. That's what's happening.
You know what, little buddy? There might be another trial coming down pretty soon.
Well, I mean, all signs point that way, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to change my testimony about the recording.
I mean, it happened.
Yeah. But there's other things that I've seen now that make me wonder.
Now, let me ask you this. In all these phone calls, have you heard the tone and the same characteristics in the phone call as you did with that phone call that you recorded? If that makes sense.
Well, I mean, he's.
Do you get the same read off of that as you do these phone calls and stuff?
He's friendlier, but the tone's the same, but the cold-bloodedness was different.
See, the reason why I say that is because I don't think a lot of what he's saying on the phone calls is just prepped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was just looking to see if you're maybe seeing that he did prep his phone call to you or yours to him. You get what I mean?
If Bernie wants to come up, he can come up anytime. Let me know, Bernie. Your fans are wanting you, buddy. Your fans are wanting you. So holla at your boy if you want to come up. Been a while. We got a video from Bernie. All right, let's listen to Shelby just a little bit more, and I'll wait and see if Bernie wants to come up.
You know, like Melinda, she's done a lot for you, Ernie. And this woman right now is helping me get my story out. She's done more for you and your kid than you have, Ernie.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how about that?
Word.
How does that kick you in a little ball sack, boy? Huh? Does that hurt your feels?
Does he even have one of those?
I bet it don't hurt his feels. I mean, he produced a child, so he's got the equipment, I'm sure.
It must be in his stomach.
Being a man and being a real man are 2 different things, though. So, yeah. Hurts to hear somebody that's got the same exact bloodline as you serving a sentence in prison for a brutal murder that just about everybody thinks you did.
And we know that he couldn't pull it off alone if he was involved.
Hurts, don't it, Aaron? You know what you said to Brian Laundrie? Remember when you said, I can't wait to get my hands on you. You know what? I can't wait until this information comes out that we know about. And it's not from Shelby. Bernie's working, fellas, but he'll be back soon. Understood, brother. Understood. You tell Bernie that the fans are calling for him. All right, let's play a little bit more Shelby. I wonder if Bernie has a brother. Be interesting to find out, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
You know what I'm saying? She's been there. Ernie, you don't even know what you have, man, till it's gone. But everything's gonna come out on you. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry. You told this world about what kind of bad man I am. I'm not like that, bro. You hear me? I'm not done things in my past when I was a kid and stuff growing up, breaking in houses and stuff when I was stupid and get high and stuff with marijuana and stuff. But I don't even use drugs. I can pass DNA blood test 6 years back right now, Ernie. I don't even get high. I don't even do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Now, can you say that, Ernie? We'll find out Monday, 1 week from tonight, if you're going to be able to say that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't even get high. Well, you told the po-po that you did. But, of course, you try to take it back, you know. You try to say the cop was in shock. Oh, and he's got that video. The police officer's got that video of you saying he was in shock. He's also got the video after you were released from jail on the cab ride home, so high out of your mind that you dropped your phone. You grabbed the leg of another passenger and said, "Don't shoot me, bro." And then when that guy got out of the car, you looked at the driver, a female. "Please, ma'am, don't shoot me." You said all that because you were tired. That's what you said. Now, that's quite possible that you were tired. I mean, I've heard that one of them 3-day meth benders like that make you tired. It's completely possible that you were tired. But it's 99.9% possible that you are definitely under the influence of something other than alcohol. Big fella. Old Jabba the Hutt's got you over a barrel on that one, don't he? Oh.
Yeah.
Went and made it personal, little fella. You went and made it personal. You and your Pinky over there, you went and made it personal.
Pinky toe.
Stand down. I'm going to shut it down. Oh, God, I'm going to shut that stand down. That's where you got that, Kemper, from that movie, Last Stand. Have you seen that movie, Last Stand? I ain't even never seen it.
I don't even know what the movie is.
Me neither.
Now I know The Stand.
Yeah, by Stephen King.
Yep.
Where we actually got the idea for the...
Yep. And not really from the movie or the book, man. Just from what it says. The Stand. The Last Stand. Like, not it. The Stand was it. Like, we discussed just like 3 or 4 things, and that, man, it stuck. Because that's what we were doing. We were taking a stand.
Now, I do need to ask you a question here, Kemper. Because you've already admitted...
No, my Grindr account does not say the stand on it, man. Don't worry.
No, you've already admitted to being the resident expert on Mary Joanne.
Okay. I'll take it.
Shelby claims that back when he was younger, when he was getting high, the reason why he was breaking in all them houses and being mischief and creating havoc was because he was smoking marijuana.
Now, are you asking me, do you do that when you're high? Some people.
I'm asking you if that's feasible.
Yeah, that it is. I mean, especially.
I've always heard all marijuana don't do nothing but make you.
No, I don't think he was taking it from them, but to get money for it and that kind of thing. I'm not really sure, but yeah, some people their chemical makeup isn't made for marijuana, and they react different. And some people act out when they're on it.
Okay.
Just like alcohol, just like pills, that kind of stuff. But this is more of a it's more of a mind drug instead of a like an opiate or anything. So
Country Christian. No, Kemper is not from Kentucky. We whooped his ass and got him out of here.
just like they did here in Michigan.
And actually, he's from Tennessee and now resides in, I would say the great state of Michigan, but I'm not going to say that.
I wouldn't even say that, dude.
I'm going to say he lives in Michigan.
I live in Michigan, but I'm from the great state of Tennessee and Cott County specifically. So
I wouldn't even say that either.
I would. I don't care.
Oh, no. It's
I
not.
don't care.
All right. We'll go back to Shelby so I don't have to kill you.
So that's where you're going to mess up at, Ernie, for real. That's where everything's going to catch up to you. All your lies is catching up to you right now. I just can't speak on them right now, but all your lies is catching up on you, and you will see. You're going to really see what's going on. You hear me? And it's going to eat you up, for real. Everything you're doing right now, Ernie, every lie you telling, everything you're doing right now, it's coming back to haunt you, man.
Mm-hmm.
You need to straighten up, get you a job, and be a man, for real, instead of doing what you've been doing after ripping people off, scamming people, taking women's money and stuff like that. That's dead wrong, man.
Not today. Could you throw me a heart up in the chat? Not today, so I know you're listening, please. I need you to pass a message to Shelby for me. I'm going to say it in front of everybody in this chat right here, right now. Shelby wants Ernie to be a man. And I'm just going to tell you, you can let Shelby know that Ernie doesn't have it in him to be a man. He has never been, and he never will be a man. That's a promise. He's a skeezel.
Yep.
Shelby does seem so much nicer. Hey, Starry Night grew up in Kentucky. That's awesome. That is cool. You care to say, like, what area? Eastern Kentucky, Western Kentucky, Central Kentucky, you know? J-Dub, I'm going to agree with you there. I think Shelby is a far better man than Ernie. That's just fact, you know? I mean, for me, being a man, Western Kentucky, yeah, Paducah, there you go. Being a man, one of the top requirements for being a man is treating a lady like a lady. And you don't do that, son. You don't do that. Shelby does. He may have taken a man's life. He may have held some people hostage. Said he was Meals on Wheels. But he's more humble than you are when he's speaking to this lady who's on the outside that he probably will never see face to face. And he's treating her like a lady, knowing that she is recording him and playing it in front of you and everybody else. And he hasn't changed no matter what. From day one, his demeanor hasn't changed. Even when he gets excited talking about your dumb ass, he still doesn't use swear words in front of this lady. I can't even say that.
Hell, wasn't it last time, the last phone calls that we had, he said shit or something like that?
He said shit and apologized right away. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. You know, like, dude, I'm not, you know, I'm guilty of cussing like that in front of people, women. I mean, you know, he holds his tongue better than I do. And you know that his everyday life and everyday conversations have lots of cussing in them where he's at. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, it's a den in that place, man. So
yeah. Let's hear a little bit more.
You don't pursue women that way, bro. They got kids and families too and got to eat. You know what I'm saying? Ernie, you're a grown man. There ain't no excuse you can't work and have something in life. You know what I'm saying? instead of mooch off of somebody else or live with somebody else, you know. You always going here, going there. You got millions of places to stay, man. You got people that love you out there, but you burning bridges. That's all you do. You scam people. Even your friends aren't turning against you because they see what kind of person you are. I just wish you'd straighten up, man, and get your life back. You know what I'm saying? And grow up. Get out of Jason and Friday 13th. Quit trying to make a movie and stuff, and use me to try to make a movie. Because that's exactly what you're doing, Ernie.
All right, let's be honest here. Shelby just said Ernie needs to grow up, which I agree, but he won't. But Shelby does say, yes, Shelby did at least try to work when he was out. He had a job. He did. And he worked for me too. Like, you know, I had him doing work. But Shelby says that Ernie was trying to make a movie using his brother as the, you know, killer. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe that might be true. If you think Ernie was really seriously, like the defense said, writing a book, and that he was coming up with a monster, put a 1 in the book. I'm in the book, in the chat. You throw a 1 in the book too if you want to. Speaking of book, Robert, I'm not going to give your last name, but your book went in the mail today, and I sent the tracking number via PayPal, so you should have that in a couple days. Sorry, I should have been sooner. I've had them for a few days now, but with the moving and everything, it's my fault. No excuses, just results. All right, let's play a little bit more from old Shell.
I mean, for real, man. You got a kid out there. You need. Be honest with you, I think Jeremy's better off without you, bro. For real, I really do, man. I mean, it's probably the best thing you ever done, signing your rights away. For real. I mean, I don't know what you want in life, Ernie. You keep on with Jason, Friday 13th, like you make your money, like you a bounty hunter, like you getting these tableaus, like you helping kids out. Bro, all you doing is taking from them kids when you take from their mothers and stuff, when you're mean to them and stuff, and doing that gay stuff. And gays all right, Ernie, if that's you, you know what I'm saying, that's you. You know, I ain't got nothing against gays, you know, but the way you do things and how you take advantage of gay people, Ernie, you deserve everything getting ready to happen to you, bro.
Damn. Everything that's about to happen to you, you deserve, Ernie.
Even Shelby is not a homophobe. Even Shelby has nothing against gay people. But Ernie is obviously, in the least, bisexual. But he's so homophobic that he's a basher and a racist. He's just an all-around terrible human being, in my opinion. You know, that's my opinion. You may have a different opinion. If you do, so be it. What's your opinion, Matt? If you disagree with me, I'm kicking you out.
What's my opinion on what, sir?
You weren't listening?
No. Reading their chat. Sorry.
All right. Let's hear some more from Shelby then.
Don't hate me.
Everything's coming to you. You deserve it. Jimbo would have done anything in the world for you, Ernie. He really would have. James Collins would have done everything in the world for you. But you manipulated him into lying on me on the sand and stuff. Doing bad, doing mean stuff, Ernie. Bad stuff. And lie, Ernie. You got caught up more lies than anything on that stand. Saying you used to be a bounty hunter. Using that tough man contest. Ernie, you've never won a tough man contest. her mother fit in it, and you cut W.O. off the trophy, and it made men's division. It was women's division, now it's men's division, you know? All your childhood friends aren't turned against you because you lie. They ain't turned against you, they just don't want to be around a liar.
Thank you, Shelby. Even Shelby sees how he treated me.
Yep. I mean, he said that a few times in these phone calls, man.
And you know, it really surprises me because, after all, I'm the guy who played the friggin' recording. I'm the guy that recorded his confession and took it to the police. Now, Ernie wanted to be the man who brought down the Savage line, and he wanted to talk to the news and all that. I never once spoke to the first reporter, ever. Didn't want to. Didn't want no part of it. Didn't even want to go to the trial, to be honest with you. I was like, can I just give a statement? You read my statement. I don't even want to be there. I don't want my name involved and all that BS, you know. I'm a active citizen in our community. I don't really want this kind of publicity. I'm doing my part here, but no, they had to have me confirm that that was me that recorded it and had me point him out. So I did. I did my part. But if I'm Shelby, I'm on his list, right? Like, dude, if I think you put me away unjustly, I'm coming for you, man, right? And here this guy is going to bat for me, man. I appreciate that. And that just, to me, that shows even more about his character.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, regardless of what he's done, he's still, you know, saying, hey, this guy's a good guy. And this other guy, my brother, is not. And we both told the same thing pretty much. We both told that, you know, the story was told to us that he committed the murder. Now, Ernie's story was far more detailed, and, you know, you heard it on the witness stand compared to what mine was.
Yep.
The length, all the extras, the killing children and all that stuff, you know, Ernie stuff. But still, you know, I just find that amazing. And I'm really appreciative of it. You know, I can't and I won't ever take back my testimony and say that I lied, because I didn't lie.
Right.
I told what was told to me by the man. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's hear a little bit more. We're almost through this call. It's not a long call.
Man, all you do is lie. I don't know, man. It's just, you need to grow up, bro, and get you a job and work for a living. Instead of live off somebody else. You 42, 43-year-old, man, you can work. There ain't no excuse for that. You know? Everything you do, man, is a lie, you know? Everything you said was a lie. You even told her family they pulled me out of a car at a roadblock at gunpoint, made me take my shoes and stuff. They wiped us on through her, Ernie. Everything you said, everything you told my sister and stuff, and all of them, and that PC pipe up dude tying in and stuff, and forked his eyeballs out and cut his wrist. Everything you said, Ernie, was a lie. Everything you've done has been a lie. Your whole life is a lie. You're living under a fairy tale, a dream, man.
Wow.
How many people have agreed with that? He lives in a fairy tale, in a dream.
Dude, that is everybody's take on him, man. Everybody's.
How many of you have either heard or said this word, Ernie World or Ernieverse? Like, I've said it a million times, you know, he lived in his own little world. It's Ernie World. Yeah, throw
Ernieverse.
If you said Ernieverse or Ernie World.
Yep,
like,
Ernieverse.
And he really thinks the world revolves around him, and that people are either trying to knock him off the throne, off the pedestal, or they worship him. Just like with his pedophile shirts. Either There's one of two things. Either you love the shirt or it stops you dead in your tracks because you're a pedophile. Can't be either. It can't be anything else. Got to be one of those two.
Yep.
Ernie World.
Yep. Fake
And
ass shit.
now I get it. You know, Shelby's bitter and he's calling Ernie a liar. I mean, you know, because he's claiming that Ernie set him up and that Ernie was probably the one who did it. And of course, he's going to say he's a liar. But he's pretty damn adamant about you're a liar. Like he said it a bunch in this call. All you are is a liar. You live in your own little world. You're a liar.
You have 1 minute left.
I don't know what you do that stuff for. Look, I got 1 minute left. I'm sorry. You hear
No,
me?
you're fine. You're fine. I think, powerful statement. I mean, he used you to.
Yeah, he did. He really did go along with jokes. And when I go along with a joke with Jimbo, it's like he got turned into the police and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it was a joke.
And you didn't expect it. And I think it caught
It
Jimbo
wasn't even
off
actual how he
guard.
was. Right. It wasn't even how he was or nothing, you know? It didn't even make no sense. He manipulated Jimbo.
What?
Had to pause for a second.
Mhm.
Trigger warning coming up right here, okay? He says a couple things that are really bad, and a trigger warning, okay?
And he manipulated and used you.
Yeah, he sure did.
So
he sure did.
I mean, if
Cameras
he's
proved
doing
it
this-
all.
Well, and he used Amber too. So,
Yeah, he sure did.
Amber's
He
lied
sure
to
did.
you.
Look, Ronnie King was a good dude. He loaned houses out and stuff, like rented them out and stuff, and projects that people didn't have houses and stuff. He was a good man for real. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for using
He was a
Securus.
good dude.
Goodbye.
You know?
It's wild.
Maybe I already missed the trigger warning part. I probably did. He was talking about the PVC pipe and all that. Did I miss
Oh
that?
yeah, in his rear end, yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
My fault. Anyway, okay. Somebody said, why did Shelby confess? Was Ernie involved with this decision? Well, Shelby didn't confess to the police. He confessed to me. And Shelby says that he and Ernie were making up a story as a joke to say he committed the murder, and that once he told the story and I recorded it, that Ernie and me took the tape up to the recording up to Harlan and turned him in. And a lot of people are believing that story. So, I know I played the recording again last night, and no matter what people are saying and what Ernie's doing, but I still believe that Shelby did do his part, and he did tell me the truth about what he did. Now, do I believe Ernie was there and Ernie was involved? Absolutely, I do. I do believe that now. With all the evidence I've seen, I do believe that. So let's dive into this call and tell me something. Throw a 1 up in the chat if you think that. Actually, throw a heart up in the chat if you believe that was the most powerful statement that we've heard from Shelby so far.
Oh, yeah. For sure, man. Like, dude, a lot of passion in it, right? That thing you can't fake. Like, he lays into Ern.
Any update from anybody? Has there been any arrests made or breaking things in the case coming down tonight? Or
I don't know. Benny's still alive.
Benny is still alive?
I believe so. Unless I wasn't refreshed. No, he's still alive.
Oh, boys, I about went too far on my battery. I just had 7% battery left. I better plug up here. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I caught that.
Oh, Jamie's up.
Jamie here?
No, he's in Benny's chat.
He's in Benny's chat?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I haven't heard.
I'm trying to read that chat and see what's going on.
That chat moves way too fast for me.
That's why you got to grab a hold of it. Just move it at your pace.
I pay more attention to my own here.
Well, Jamie's a mod too. That's cool.
So is Bernie.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I'm not seeing anything.
No arrest yet. However, I believe it will be coming. Yeah, there's been some blockbuster info relayed tonight. That's for sure.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely, Rand. Let's all do this, please, tonight. Right now, if you want to, but please, when you pray, if you pray for that little baby.
Yes.
And the family. You know, no matter what. You know, she's got siblings and mother and father, and we don't know what's what yet. So.
Yeah.
Pudding pie. Where you been, Pudding Pie? Stick a needle in my eye. Leslie says, the shocker first and foremost is the fact that Shelby feels railroaded and has spoken out.
Mm-hmm.
Does it sound like a man that is lying? Honestly, guys, like, I know that it's very rare that a murdered defendant takes the stand in a trial, but I don't know, man. He's pretty convincing. I don't know, but I guess they felt like they didn't need him, and obviously they didn't, because they got a 6-6 hung jury, so they did not get conviction. So, but I was, do you think it would have been a bad idea to put Shelby on the witness stand if you were the defense? If you think it would be a bad idea to put Shelby on the witness stand as the defense, put a 1 in the chat. Go to your 1. That's if you think it was a bad idea to put Shelby on the witness stand. Now, he did not testify. And I'll tell you one of the reasons why I think that he did not testify is because of the jailhouse interview he gave to the news station. Because they played that anyway, because it was after his arrest and after he was read his Miranda rights, which he refused to sign, by the way. Did you get that, Matt?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. He would not sign his Miranda waiver, saying that he'd been read his rights.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. It's
Look
early.
at you. Yeah, man.
I'm on here by now. Of course, right now, usually when I'm finishing up my power nap, right before my old man nap. Here, old Mama Bear, getting on in there. My son's cap and gown came today. He's so happy. Gonna graduate high school. My daughter's first track meets tomorrow. We're super excited. She's gonna throw the shot put, the discus, and the javelin. Does sound like a lot of reasonable doubt, right, Chad? Like, honestly, I mean, forever since the hung jury 3 years ago. Since that hung jury, I was always, and I would look at my wife and I'm like, you heard the confession, right? You heard it. You've heard the tape. Like, how on God's green earth did 6 jurors say there was reasonable doubt? But you know what I say now, Matt?
What's up?
How on God's green earth did 6 jurors say he was guilty beyond a reasonable doubt? Like, I'm telling you, if I'm an outsider, a bystander, I don't know anybody involved in this trial, and I watch what we've seen on the trial, my slip of paper that I hand in to the foreman of the jury says not guilty. There's too much reasonable doubt for me.
There's
recorded the confession.
Yeah.
What do you think, Matt? What would you vote?
Well, I was about to say pretty much the same thing. That you even agree, and you recorded Shelby.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, I recorded this shit, and I don't believe it necessarily. You know what I mean? Like, I know you say that you feel he's part of it, but not the narrative that's been given.
Sorry, Puddin' Pie. We'll try to bounce back a little bit and try to catch everybody up on what we went over so far. I know one thing that's not going to change, and I may add this into some background music or something. But we will have this clip forever and ever. And we will play it forever and ever. Because it's ingrained in what we do, what we believe about that side of Mignons. Yep. They try.
He thinks we're stupid. We're not. We are beyond. He thinks we're stupid. We're not. We are beyond stupid. He thinks we're stupid. We're not. We are beyond stupid. He thinks we're stupid. We're not. We are beyond stupid.
Beyond stupid. For real, yeah.
You know they are beyond stupid.
I'm sure of it.
Starting out, it was not a conviction. It was a hung jury, a mistrial. Shelby pled guilty before the next trial could take place. He pled guilty to complicity to commit murder and some other charges to avoid a much longer sentence in a murder conviction and a kidnapping conviction. So he probably would have got life without the possibility of parole on one of the 2 charges, either kidnapping or murder. So he pled guilty to complicity and got a 20-year sentence on top of his sentence of 10 years that he was already serving. Stupid from infinity and beyond. You're right. They are beyond stupid.
That's correct, Leslie. That is. Like, and I mean, anybody that's followed him for at least 2 weeks knows the stupidity they bring. It's crazy.
Yes, it is. So let's get back to earlier today. Mr. Beyond Stupid was up on his pedestal saying, let's bring somebody up here. Let me help them today. Who can we help? Who is in trouble and needs Ernie Shell. And they would bring him a person, and they would put up their channel or their Facebook or their picture, and they would say, "This one, Ernie, this one needs your help." And Ernie would say, "What can I help you with today? What can Ernie help you with? I'm such a good man. What can I do for you?" And they would tell Ernie their troubles. "My electric bill needs to be paid." It seemed legit. It seemed like it was legit. The woman needed her electric bill paid. She let some things slip out. Ernie was trying to shut her up because he was afraid that people would dox her, and which they won't, Ernie. That's what you do. Remember? You bragged about it.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's what we do.
Yeah. Thank you.
We don't wash ourselves.
Are you going to give us another one of the speeches?
But
listen, I have bad thoughts while I drive in the car by myself. Okay.
That is spooky. He was. He was.
I mean,
yeah, spooky. It was like an altar call.
Yep.
He was bringing them up.
Come to Jesus.
And he was. Then he would say, "Let's donate. Whatever you can give to help. Let's donate. Let's donate." And they got it paid. They paid her. They paid her electric bill. Ernie pitched in a little bit there too for gas and stuff like that. So that's good. That's a good thing. And then he brought another lady up that was going to have surgery, and she needed to put her doggy in a boarding house or something for a couple of days. I think she needed $129. So started raising money for her. Well, as he was raising money, somebody came in under the handle Melinda Best. Okay, Melinda Best is the name of his only child's mother. A mother who has raised this child by herself for 16 years, has never received a dime from Mr. Wonderful himself. Not a penny. Not a dad-burned penny. No help. Not at all. Got arrested for not paying child support. She dropped the charges. And then to get the divorce to where she didn't have to, trust him to take her son without her supervision, she didn't ask for. No, that's a good one. That's a good one. Not even a wheat penny. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Not even a wheat penny. But she didn't ask for child support in the divorce, so she didn't have to deal with Ernie anymore. But she told Ernie, anytime you want to see your son, anytime, you just come and see him. I'll bring him out, and he'll meet you. He'll be supervised. You can hang out with him at the park, the grocery store, or at not a grocery store, but Walmart, wherever. Toys R Us, whatever's open. Old school stuff. But you're just not going to take him and go by yourself. And you understand that. I mean, with Ernie, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, how many times has he been attacked since you've known him that?
Well, not for nothing. When he jumped out of the Hummer, his whole case was he was pulled out of the truck.
Yeah.
Pulled out of the truck. Now, think about that.
Yeah.
What was pulling him out of the truck? His schizophrenia?
Yeah.
I mean,
but anyway, so he sees that name in there, and whoever's under that name says something to the effect of, I need some help with my son whose father hasn't done anything for him in 16 years. So instead of saying, hey, Melinda, let me send him something. Let me extend an olive branch. Let me send him something. Let me be the bigger man here. No. What he does is he says, well, maybe that child's father couldn't turn a whore into a housewife. Yeah. That's how he responded.
Yep.
And that's what Shelby's talking about. That's how he treats good women.
I mean, he brings this one up by name.
Mm-hmm.
So he was around. He knows. You know?
So I contacted her, told her what Ernie had said, and asked her if I put Cash App up and sent money to Jeremy, if it'd be okay. And she said, you don't have to do that. And I said, better yet, if you've got a Cash App, I'll just put your Cash App up and you can give it to him. And she looked it up. She hadn't used it but once or twice since she's had it, but she said, here's the handle. Here's the name, whatever she said, screen name. I can't remember what she called it. I'll read it here in a little bit. But you can, and whatever he gets, no matter how much the amount, I'm giving it all to Jeremy. He can spend on what he wants. You know, and thank you for doing all you do. And so here we are. And that's why to donate to this special boy whose father doesn't support him, please send Cash App to $ L Best 1980. And every bit of that will go to Jeremy, whose father doesn't support him. And it will be greatly appreciated, and every single penny of it will go directly to Jeremy. So if you feel compelled, we appreciate it. Thank you very much. But that's the reason why we have that Cash App up tonight. And please ignore my Cash App up there. Let me see if I can take that down, actually. Takes off our logo too, but that's okay.
It's all right, man.
That's okay. Everybody knows who Stan is.
Yes.
What Stan? Let's see. Somebody's wanting to clip again? Oh, yeah, we play it. Sure will. We're talking about the Beyond Stupid one? Is that the one, or?
I don't know. I sort of like to hear that phone call again. I might just dig in myself.
Oh, okay. Let me find it. Un momento. I will find it.
Word. Yeah, we got a nice selection of videos anyway, so most of what we play on live stream, we post either on the channel or on Tales of a Lycan. So if you ever want to go down a rabbit hole, we got a couple for you.
And enjoy. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah. It never gets boring, except for the ego that you have to see. But that's nothing but all ego, straight narcissist.
All right, let's play this. This is a little setup for the reason why we're actually raising money for Jeremy tonight. Because Jeremy's dad is a turd muncher who calls his mother a whore. And you're going to get ready to hear it right out of his mouth.
Yep.
So sorry about that. I need help with my son's expenses. Father's not contributed in 16 years. So sorry about that, Melinda Best. Maybe that father tried to turn a whore into a housewife.
I mean,
Wow. Good deal. Good deal. Maybe that woman wanted the Elvis Presleys and she wanted the magicians, you know. I once said, I'm no Elvis and I don't wear blue suede shoes. My rattlesnake boots do just fine. I'm no magician and I can't pull a rabbit out of the hat, but I can drag a pedophile out of the house, through the woods, through the mud, the blood, and the tears.
So full of shit.
Maybe that woman wanted the Elvis Presleys and she wanted about that Melinda Best. Maybe that father tried to turn a whore into a housewife. Father tried to turn a whore into a housewife. Father tried to turn a whore into a housewife. Father tried to turn a whore into a housewife.
I don't know if he got stuck on repeat there or what.
Yeah, man, that's the same kind of shit he was saying to Rosie's 10-year-old little girl, man.
Exactly.
In text. This is the same kind of shit.
And that's why
Rosie was going to rip that fucking head off for him. Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
And you can see why, man. I mean, this is how he talks to everyone. Now you got to think: would you really want this fucker around your kids? Just think about it. Imagine the shit he's going to say to them. It's crazy. Just insane.
You sir? Sorry, I've seen the mice.
There you go.
So, put a one over the chat if you think it takes a scumbag to speak to a woman like that, especially if that woman is the mother of your only child.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy, dude. I'm surprised he is not hurt. To be honest with you, the way he talks to people, I'm surprised somebody ain't ripped his head off and shit down his throat. I mean,
well,
if I was ever in his presence, I probably would. But I honestly, I don't see how he gets away with it. I don't. I've seen a lot of shit, not just heard stories. I've seen a lot. Man, somebody's been watching his back. That's for sure. Has to been.
So yeah, Arkansas's there. That's good.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
I'm eating. Read it.
I mean, you can tell he was in Tennessee today. In his little live, man. He was doing some kind of damn Elvis dance at the fucking end or something. Trying to do his belt buckle swing or whatever you want to call it. Talking trash. That was right after he was running that mouth about our channel getting taken down. So we'll see. Because that ain't happening, yo. Not going to happen.
I haven't heard from YouTube at all.
And if it was going to happen, like you said, we'll just create 2 pages in place of it.
I think I'm going to stay up a little while after we get done tonight and just to make another one.
Word. And we'll just stream from all of them. Get everybody on it, man.
Yep.
I mean, everybody needs to know about this cat. Everybody does. At one point, unless you were a direct victim of him, you didn't know. You had no clue. And he was running rampant over people, man. Just like I said, I'm surprised he is not hurt because of what he's done to people. I'm really surprised. Most people I know of that are like him, no. But now that people are becoming more aware, like an entire community within YouTube, thousands and thousands and thousands of people know about Ernie Shell. He wanted spotlight, so he's got a spotlight. But now he's crying. So, like Jamie said today, like I was saying in Jamie's chat too, we got to turn it up. He's over here talking about he's going to quit. He's quitting YouTube and this and that, and he's quitting the summer case and all this shit just to make us back off. That's when you hit the gas.
Yeah.
You don't let up. You can't. He wants you to. That's why he does these little misdirections like that. But if you noticed, what was it, an hour and a half, 2 hours later, he was back at it. And he's talking about they're going to go to Instagram and Twitter and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, go get him, Tiger. Go get him. And we'll be right behind you, letting everybody know. Because now that Kemper's got some devices, some things are about to happen, you know. Believe that. I can get some things done. So, yeah, there's going to be more coming out of the camp of the stand over here. You've got, not today, you're going to have Jimbo's new channel, and there will be a new Facebook page dedicated to
idiots.
Yeah, the crusty bitches, I guess, you know, because that's what they are. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of new fun stuff happening, guys. What you eating on over, man? Your popcorn?
French fries. She never did bring me popcorn. Damn it!
I thought you ordered your popcorn, man. I thought I heard the microwave.
I was over an hour.
I still thought I heard it.
You heard French fries.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
You get some homemade caters, you know.
Hey, Mayflower.
How you doing, Mayflower? Bama Truth Seeker. Are you from Alabama? Bama Truth Seeker. Are you the one that was from the Birmingham area that came in here?
Thank you, Paige. Thank you for the sub.
Absolutely. Thank you. Another real one.
Mm-hmm. Not a bot.
Isn't it great when they come in here and they can say hello, actually interact, and they're not a robot? Or a bot?
Right? You've got one person manning 5 profiles. Because you know that's happening over there in ROC camp.
Mm-hmm.
In the PHN camp. It's crazy. And they think people are buying it, man, just like it's TikTok. Nobody's buying that shit, dude. No, we've said it from the get that half his subs are not real. And I still believe that to be true.
Well, it's just like anything else he does, you know. When he's pointing the finger at everybody else,
mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Shelby, it's usually there's a reason for that.
Mm-hmm. Well, and it's funny because, I mean, you've seen a surge of subs go his way right after we passed him.
Yeah, we predicted that, right?
Well, we said it would happen.
Well, as soon as he started whining about it.
3,800 and they bought their subs. No, sir. Not a single one, man. Not a single one. We don't play that scandal game like he does. But yet, that's one of his main things. He wants his channel taken down because he knows it's being brought. And it's coming. It might not all be on YouTube, but it's all coming from this camp over here.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. And he knows it. That's why when Not Today goes into his chat, he flips out. That's why when Matt or Jimbo go into his chat, he flips out. Like, he knows.
He's always had some outlandish claims about Shelby, too, right?
Oh, yeah.
I remember what he told John Loveday in those screenshots.
Yeah.
Shelby's sleeping with his lawyers.
Yep.
Now, where'd he get that information at?
It's probably in the judge's chambers, man. You know.
FBI probably told him.
Yeah, probably. Or
What's
TV.
alongside of him. Now that's true too, Taylor. That's true too. He's got a lot of subs and a lot of people that go over there in his chat just to screen record and troll and make fun of him, expose him. Yeah. So yeah, he's got a lot that do that. So when he's got 200, usually 100 of them are, not really with him.
Mm-hmm.
Ernie just went live. Uh-oh, he's got breaking news.
Uh-oh. Let's see.
There.
Rayshon ROC. Really, is he? Let me refresh here. Yep, he is. What's the name of the thing? Let's set the record straight, shall we, Benny?
Oh, Lord.
Make pedos cry again. Let's see.
I wonder if he's going to get as many people in his chat as Benny does. Benny's got 3,000
Dude,
in his chat right now.
he's not. Nah, he's not. I'll be surprised if he gets more than two.
He's got as many people in his chat as Ernie does subs.
Hell yeah.
Here we are over here hovering around 100 and making fun of Ernie.
Yeah, that Viking dude's staying on his channel, man. So I guess he.
I mean,
doesn't use
listen, man, the dude is saying he's bringing down and solving this case, and he's throwing himself right on top of everything. So, and if you watched it today and you didn't know Ernie and you saw all his, magic being worked from his pedestal, why not? Why wouldn't you believe it? Right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you don't know him, if you haven't seen what he's done, if you haven't seen the wreckage he leaves, then you don't understand that bullshit.
Look, I'm not worried about that, guys. I'm worried about that. It's okay. We know the reason Benny's talking now, don't we? We all know why he's talking. So let them think how they want to. Hey, look, if it solves the case, let them do it. That's all I said. That's all we was there for, just to give them a little push. A little push, right? Sounds to me like Benny's trying to save his own ass.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, the whole time.
Yep. That's what it is.
Who cares?
I think he's eating ramen noodles or something.
Ernie?
Either that or peanut butter crackers or something. Hell. You know how he is. Stuffing his mouth, chewing with his mouth open.
Oh, yeah. Are you saying that Ernie's stuffing something down his throat right now?
Man, he's always deep throating something.
Guys, please acknowledge on here. I see you, Arkansas and Sean. All right. I see you, Arkansas and Sean. We always see Arkansas.
Put a little screen up or something. There we go.
How about Sean Aslinger? We always see him too.
Thank you.
Nut for nothing. You trying to steal your catchphrase, Matt?
What?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all for summer. Let summer be found, and let's do the right thing. And let whoever wants to take credit for it, let them take credit for it.
Do the right thing. Coming from
We all
this
know
guy.
the truth.
I predicted this from the get-go, man. If anything ever does find out, like
I'm not trying to take
they
the
do
credit.
find out
We all know.
what's going on with Summer,
Yeah.
that Ernie's going to claim that he was the one who did it, and somebody else is getting the credit for it. I've been saying that since day one.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But that's how he rolls, man. That's how he rolls.
What happened?
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, they don't know what all I got now, but
Yeah,
we'll
me
take
too,
it.
guys.
Let's just keep it at that. Everybody,
Do what?
just keep it straight out. Let it do what it is. We've just been going about 5 minutes. I know, man. I've heard about that. There's yeah, I know about that, man.
I don't see a single mod. I love it.
What that baby found. Oh, I think that, justice will be served. Justice will be served.
Yeah, it's coming, Ernie, for you.
I gave you a link, sweetie. You want to come up? Little mama. Or not little mama, but I can't even talk right now. I'm so sick. Southern Gal 58. And I have a link. I gave you a link, sweetie.
He's so sick while he eats.
You need it again.
Gotta love it.
I talked to the TBI, the FBI, and the Hawkins County Sheriff's Department today.
He called each office.
I know.
That's it.
Yeah, I talked to him earlier. How much was coming up? Wow, out there. Yeah. So, I got it. Wow, it's really, really, really great. Some of the things that's going on. Yep. Very, very crazy, guys. Evil at its best is what it is.
Talking about
Evil
himself.
At its best. Hold on 1 second, sweetie. Let me get a while up here. Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. You don't have to say
Lindsay?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I think so.
I just wanted to tell you, I've been typing in your chat and stuff, and I'm sorry I'm hoarse.
No, I think this is Little Mama.
Cold. But I just want to tell you that how much I appreciate you and your team, and I know you've took a lot, and I think that those that appreciate you and what you're doing should tell you. And I wanted to tell you personally, not just typing it in, how much I appreciate you.
Thank you. Here's the thing about it. When you give that little push out there, that's when everything happens. That's when everything comes undone. But here's the thing. Me, the team, nothing.
What in the world?
We don't want the credit for it. We don't want nothing to do with it. We just want justice.
That's why they're live about it.
Is what we're about. And I don't care who takes the credit for it. They can have.
No, what they're about is doxing people. That's what they do. That's all they've done is try to dox every single person, including Benny, in this whole thing, to try to set themselves up.
They were even trying to put his address up, his picture of his house. It just was the wrong one.
Exactly. Hell, they've done it to everybody. Hell, they gave away my fucking parents' address. Like, fuck you, dude. Y'all want to play, man? Just step up, dude. I ain't got time for this little hide and seek bitch bullshit, dude. If you're going to do that kind of shit, just show up. Because that's not a game anymore to me.
Can have it all they want to. But what we ask is justice. Results is justice.
Right. I understand. But I mean, you know, it's taken, you know, I mean, basically that's your life. And I mean, you know, you just do so much for so many people.
He does so much for his fucking self.
What does he do for so many people?
Exactly. Like, give them a complex, mental breakdown, whatever, dude. Nervous breakdown, you know it. This is what he does. He stalks people. He extorts the shit out of people, man. Like, that's his biggest game.
Yeah, just about everybody has had an attempted extortion from Ernie. Like, either you do this or I'm releasing this.
That's why we've called bluff since day one. Like, release it, bitch. Release it.
And you just need to know people appreciate you.
Well, I appreciate you. And it's hard, you know, because, you know, when you look at people, some people, you know, they say, oh, we love what you do. And they're the same people that go behind your back and do whatever, you know. But I do have a great team here. I do. And you're exactly right. Credit.
He does not have a great team. He's got some brainwashed sheeple.
Well, things aren't always what they seem. Like, you know, there's been some things come out as evidence, and then there's been some suspicion, and I won't say what's what, but we know, like, from day one, everybody and their brother and their mother and all their in-laws would say, you know, would make fun of, hey, are you that predator hunter guy? And then, you know, 45 seconds later, he goes, just like I was saying earlier, but he wasn't talking to her earlier, remember?
Mm-hmm.
She just had run up on him. He was the predator hunter guy.
But he's not an actor. This we all know, like his little Black Ice skit, you know?
Yeah.
Or his Ricky Bobby skit on the highway. Like, he's not a good actor.
Yeah.
Not a good actor. Well, I'm saying he claimed that was an act on the highway.
Well, a lot of the
soap and all that shit. So
yeah, a lot of the things you see that he puts out there are fakes, setups, stories. And, you know, I hate to say it, and I'm not going to name any specifics or any people because there's probably some genuine out there, but a lot of these things he's rushing to save people are setups, I'm sure. We know the lady that he rescued. I mean, we've been told by their neighbors that was all a setup, and that the lady he returned, remember her dad was bent over real bad and couldn't hardly stand up and was sick and he's on a cane.
Yep.
He hugged her and there was big reunited, you know, and we know, like, as soon as the cameras turned off, she went right back to where she came from.
Yep.
Like, that wasn't a rescue. That was Ernie.
Not at all.
Setting something up to make him look like a hero.
Fake ass shit, just like he's doing now.
Just like he did with Prentice Pack.
Never feel good. That's exactly right. That's why we want none of it. You know, if we can get people to do the right thing, hey, let them have it. I don't care. As long as it's results, guys.
But he does care.
You know, people will know. People will know what's going on.
He's talking about getting results. The fact is he gets no results whatsoever. He's not an investigator. He has zero skills. I can say that for sure. The only skills he's got is his little brainwashing thing that he does and gets people to help him. Those people are the ones putting in the work, not Ernie. Ernie's just manipulating these people. But that's usually what a little Charles Manson wannabe does. You know?
Yep.
Exactly. And there's always going to be people that are they're going to close their eyes to things and they're going to think they're always right. And I mean, you know, I go into some of these chats and I mean, you know, I say, what I think is for, and I support you all the way. And
Thank you so much.
if I type one line in, I get knocked out, which I don't care. I don't care. I just wanted to, say how much that I appreciate you, and I try to do it on these other lives too.
Yeah, exactly. White Widow, baby, look, sweetie, look. Hey, it's all good. I don't have nothing against Prayer Garden. I have nothing at all against it. She can't control some of these people. Some of these people are set people anyways, and it's okay. It's okay. That's fine. That's fine. And I do appreciate you. Thank you for coming over here. Thank you so much. That means so much.
What's his issue with Prayer Garden?
I don't know. First I heard of it, I thought they were lovey-dovey.
It's crazy.
Lovey-dovey all the time.
Yeah.
I just find it. I think everybody's on it tonight.
Damn, I
like the
skipped
live
ahead on
streams and
accident.
just the emotions.
Where's it at?
Let me get some
things for actually.
Yes, Christine
And,
Rose,
I
he's
saw
paying your electric bills. You need to jump on there tomorrow, see if he'll pay yours.
Well, you know what?
If you need your electric bill paid, hop on there and let Ernie pay it for you.
I'll take some electric money. Shit. You won't see none of it. Just like Robin,
He's putting their page up, their Cash App. He's getting his people to donate to him.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Robin went on there and backed him today, buddy.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Mm.
She's back to the earn.
Well, like I said to a couple of people, she's been following him since this whole summer thing.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why we started doing what we were doing.
Wow, downtown Trina's got the info. He ran off Swear Garden. What happened?
That's beautiful.
How did we miss that?
That is beautiful.
Huh. That is awesome. Is Doug in here tonight? I say Doug might be covering that pretty soon too. Everything's going down like they say it's going down.
Yep.
I think Benny's still going, isn't he?
Oh, I think so, yeah.
That's why Ernie's come on live to give him this. Benny can have all the credit.
Of course, he's got to make his move, man.
But wasn't it just yesterday or the day before yesterday? I get my days mixed up, but wasn't it one of those 2 days that Ernie was saying that Benny was going to jail for harvesting?
Yeah, I think it was yesterday.
My, how quickly things have changed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you can give us info on one missing person, and we'll just let you away with all that illegal harvesting you've been doing. Don't that make perfect sense? What are you starting on there, buddy? I don't like you having these devices. You don't pay no attention to what's going on.
Yeah, Ernie's just trying to center himself in, man.
Can you hear me?
What?
I said like 3 things to you, and you wouldn't respond. And then I said, I don't like you having all these devices. You don't pay no attention to what's going on. And then you just come out with, yeah, Ernie's just trying to.
Sorry, dude.
Doug was going to discuss summer tonight. Reading our chat here. Bama says, I follow him, Benny and Ern. Just cringe when you hear him Ern speak because I know he's full of BS. Most people get that. Most people get that vibe from Ern at some point. Even the ones who don't get it early, like it finds their way to run, creepers on them. Oh, Bama, are you the lady that was on their live stream that Tina kept screaming at you? Oh, you want to come up and talk about it a little bit? This is somebody that worked with Ernie at the Hay House.
Oh, okay, cool. Is that the one that it was a couple weeks ago, I guess?
Yep, that's what I
It was
just
on
asked.
live? Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, I remember listening to that.
Yeah.
It's pretty good
She
stuff.
kept saying she was just trying to clear something up, and Tina kept yelling at her, "What does it matter if he slobbed a knob 6 years ago?" Or something like that.
Who cares? Like, dude, he's doing the same shit right now, and it's not about what he's doing necessarily, like, in that area. It's why and who and how he's manipulating it. Because I really do feel sorry for one of his main victims, Eric. I really do. Because I know that he's had to have his mind twisted so much by Ernie.
Yeah.
Not counting the SA.
Do you remember Eric Rush by chance? Benny's backup channel is Hitman Benny Keys. Hitman, Hittman. I acknowledged you earlier. You said something about Sean in Arkansas, and I said, "Hey, Sean in Arkansas, what's up?" Oh, she does remember Eric Rush.
Uh-oh.
The plot thickens. I missed this in their chat. Not Today said that Shelby is going to send Jeremy some money.
Uncle
Shelby from
Shelby. Yeah.
From prison.
Hey,
doing more than his big brother doing for his own child.
At least people are doing it for him, It's sad, but man, there's a lot of kids out there that don't even have that, man. So, I mean, I'm glad that a community can try to help, and I really like the fact that Shelby's sending a little bit of support, like here you go, nephew. Pretty cool.
Yeah, you guys be sure and hit that like button. I'm going to hit it myself. Probably going to get a little feedback right here when I
see what they're talking about over
She
here.
followed him, but she shouldn't have. The cops told her she shouldn't have. But she turned him in. His windows were blacked out when he was living in an apartment, and his
see where they're at.
A lot of crazy, like really crazy.
Okay, this bitch is on.
Because I can't do it. There you go. Thank you. She's coming.
Bama Truth Seeker is spitting some game here, brother.
Huh?
I played BS trying to get his side when I already knew the true story. Don't hold back. Tell us the true story. What are you talking about, Arkansas? Where'd your R go?
I don't know, but I want to see if somebody's got some stamina. Conditioning, I guess, would be a better term.
Yeah.
You see the comment?
Uh-huh.
High River Blue. That's funny. Where's Bama at? Yeah, I'd like to know a few of those things from back in the day.
Yeah, Tina sounded like a little chihuahua barking at her.
She always sounds like that. A snaggletooth one.
Yeah.
Oh, snag. Gotta love it. High River Blue.
Especially coming from Jabba the Hutt.
And Freddy Krueger / SpongeBob.
Man, I wasn't going to out you on that, man, but you kind of do remind me of Freddy Krueger and SpongeBob.
Hey, man. Hey, when you're sexy, man. What do you do? C cups and all, by golly.
Man, where the hell does he even get that? What the does that mean?
I have no idea, man. I mean, you know, for months and months and months, we heard about all these ugly women that have to use 14 filters and then use 14 more after they get that picture. And you know how he does, man.
She's got a face for radio.
Like, the best face for radio.
Guys, you have no idea how much I don't want to put myself out there, but so want to see Ern go down. I get it. I get it.
And it's coming.
He's
Ern
going
will be
down.
going down.
Yeah, he's going down.
Mm-hmm.
But we sure would love to hear your story, but we understand if you don't want. No pressure, not from us. We understand.
Yep.
We understand how the Ern dog works. Of course, he's getting ready to be really butthurt if something actually does go down, because he's already making his case for let whoever get it gets it, because there is the matter of a certain reward.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Spooky don't know how to use a filter, but as soon as she does, she's going to. Arkansas. There you go. Kemper?
Yeah.
Lab said he had a C cup of noodle for dinner.
What did she say? I mean, he say, sorry.
Throw the screen there. Hey, Kemper, I had a C cup.
Yeah, I got to get my eyeballs, man.
Thought you had a bigger thing, man.
I'm not running. I don't have my StreamYard set up on the Chrome.
Still using your little thing?
Yep. For this, yeah. Don't be making fun of my little thing, dude. It does the trick.
Sure was hard getting off that thing. 2 hands.
Josh, don't be jelly of the C cups, man. I've explained this before, man. No need to be jelly. All right? I mean, you can develop your own if you'd like.
Did we say teacups or did we say C cups? I think we did. Guys, I think we ran off Bama.
Let's see what these fools are doing. Because the chat's...
Still got groceries in the back of my car.
And so, named several times, but her real name's Tiffany Beeson.
Oh, here we go.
Who's that?
been around.
That's Tina talking.
Who's Tiffany Thiessen?
This girl from Newport.
Right.
Yeah, his mom.
Well,
Yeah,
when
he's
you
gonna
start
come
getting on the Livingstons, a lot of crazy, like really crazy things.
Now
start
they're
coming
talking
out.
about Carol Livingston,
Um,
people that run the soup kitchen.
and it's pretty interesting
course.
because one of our very, very, very first trolls happened when
Troll.
we were noticing some like very strange activity of like light phenomenon and like just weird stuff going on that
Light phenomenon.
we asked our local community if there was some sort of military base here or an underground base on a public forum. And that's when people started attacking us. And it was Tracy Smith, it was Matthew Kemper, it was Katina Diaz, and it was this chick named Tiffany Beeson. She's changed her Facebook name several times, but her real name's Tiffany Beeson.
You see that name up there? man?
And
Do what?
You see the name on the screen there?
I've got my phone laying on the thing here. Hold on. Yep. Man, they come out with a new handle every day. Somebody does.
an account called Dayton Carol Livingston, or
Hear
our
them
number
doxing?
one first
Yeah.
ever biggest trolls.
That's all they do, man.
Okay. And this was
These are the original people that I speak of that stood up against these assholes. All of these people, and we've been dealing with this shit right here for a year. Maybe a little bit more than a year now. So, all of these names, except for Beeson, was named in the murder for hire. Carol, Tracy, Matt. So,
this was
You can change your
long
name on there,
before-
Bama Seeker. Like when you go up there, you can highlight your name and change it to whatever you want to call yourself.
for Predator Hunter Nation. And I mean, we were just curious because we were seeing some very strange activity.
okay, let me explain this real quick. The shit that they were talking about was not about light phenomenons or none of that shit. It's straight up, they claimed there were tunnels and bases in Cotton County that held a lot of missing children. This is what they were trying to say in our community groups. And you're talking about a lot of hometown people calling her bluff like, no, there's no way, man. None of this is true. None of this is real. Like, we know the area. I mean, when you're country, you're country. You know what I'm saying? You get out in it. These people, they ain't been out in it too much at all. But they want to sit here and make all these claims. So we were like, nope, fuck you.
And we just wanted
Almost
to
had
know.
it, Bama.
Hmm?
I said, almost had it, Bama. She was backstage.
A little bit of, like history of the town, and if anybody like knew anything about that, because we were curious of what we're seeing here.
And they have a cloning station in this town, they claim too. They don't. They say the town does.
And so Dayton Carol Livingston turned out to be a non-profit organization called Feed My Sheep Ministry. And Dayton Livingston happened to be the jailer at the Cobb County Correctional Facility.
Yep.
Guys, we can't check the messenger, or at least I can't, or I'll get kicked off, I think. Sorry, Tina, keep going.
That's okay. So, like I said, long before any of this, or I mean, even Ernie. Ernie, it wasn't even before.
You hear her trying to figure out what she's going to like lie about next.
Yep.
What have I said before? Where am I going with this? Oh shit.
Bama's on here. You want to mute that for a minute?
Yeah, man.
What's up, Bama? Can you hear us?
She might be muted.
No, she's not muted.
Nope.
See the little microphone in the box? It's not going to cross through it. Can you hear us? We cannot hear you. I made it a single solo screen and put Kemper's face up there. That way you didn't have to worry about showing your name or anything. Only name we got up there right now is Horror Housewife.
Yep.
Might be muted on her device. It doesn't say that the mic's muted. It usually shows me in the controls. Like if Kemper's muted, it'll show me that he's muted himself.
Yep. I wish it would show me in a different way. When I'm over here just getting it, and then I look down, I'm like, damn it, I'm on mute again.
What do you have there in your hand in that picture, Kemper?
That is rosemary. I'm transplanting rosemary.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Is she kin to Mary Jane?
Nope. Different Mary.
Different family?
Yep. Different one.
Does Mary Jane feel like he cheated on her?
Never. I don't cheat on Mary Jane.
Never. Oh, yeah, I snorted. Jabba the Hutt over here snorting like a pig.
Yo-yo.
I snort like a pig. Ernie snorts like a meth head.
Dude.
I said meth head with 2 F's.
I'm seriously thinking he's starting to do unnecessary sniffing so he can back up his claim of sinusitis.
Possibly.
Because, I mean, it's getting to the ridiculous point in his lives, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost like he's trying to sell it.
You're here. You're already backstage, Bama. I'll send you another link. I'm going to keep sending that link out till Poon shows up when we're in trouble.
Hell yeah. That's funny. Yeah, Poon does like a link, don't he?
Yeah. He just shows up, boy. He comes back here, he get that mustache going. There you are.
Drop that link again. I snort also.
I'm in there twice now, aren't I?
Yep.
Sorry.
Well, shit, I just removed Kemper. My bad, Kemper.
I feel like we're doing like the hokey pokey or something, bro. I don't know.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sick at this.
No, you're doing fine. You're doing fine. You're on panel, so that counts.
Okay.
So tell us a little bit. How do you know? How did you meet Ernie? And around about what time frame was it?
God, that's been a long time ago, but it's when he claims to work at the TDOC as a captain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard you kind of call him out on that, like saying that position he claimed to have
never existed.
Didn't even exist.
Did you hear Tina? Like, she was like barking at me like a dog. I was like,
she usually does.
Yeah. What does it matter if he told a lie 48 years ago?
Well,
yeah.
Well, when he's telling the same kind of lies,
that's what
right now it matters. So
that's where I was coming from.
Yep. That's exactly right.
She knew it. She didn't. She was trying to protect him. And he kept telling her, I want to hear what she's got to say. I want to hear what she's got to say. Now, you said something about there was rumors about him and a doctor.
I'm kind of impressed that you heard all that, because the first time I heard that on, I forgot who it was, I was like, holy shit, somebody actually was listening to that.
Oh, yeah, we listen to everything.
Yep.
But yeah, I worked with him back, you all know it as the Hay House, right? I know you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, we know lots about the Hay House.
So, somebody, are you echoing? Am I echoing?
I don't hear an echo.
Okay. So, I worked at the Hay House, not in either of the houses, not in the women's house, the men's house, but I worked in the main office. And if you know anything about the Hay House, they got shut down for all kinds of crazy reasons.
Yeah, I did read a little bit about that. There's a couple articles about it.
Look at you backstage.
Apparently, it was there was a lot of issues. at
There
this
was.
place. So I mean, and if Ernie had any involvement, any kind of, I don't know, power whatsoever, you guarantee there was a lot of shit going on. Like if he had
That's
any,
the thing. Ernie had no power, and I don't know why he tries to portray that he did.
well, even over people that live in the house specifically.
Well,
You know what I mean? So,
Well, yeah. Tell us about what was his position? What did he do there?
on paper,
Yes.
and I
What
can send
was
you the
his title?
paper. I've sent it to other YouTubers, but on paper, as far as the grants that were sent to or Tennessee, and you know what United Way is?
yep.
Okay. As far as on paper, he was listed as a security officer. Excuse me. But the only thing a security officer was able to do was like actually get in a van and drive residents of the Hay House to, like, say, Walmart or to their jobs, or there was no kind of official, there was no law enforcement, anything involved.
Now, wasn't the Hay House like a transitional type house?
Yes.
Okay, I thought it
Lindsay
was.
Marie says Benny is a murderer. You mean murderer with 2 R's? You're not very educated, Lindsay Marie. Why don't you just hop on out of here, little thing? Just go ahead and put her in timeout or something. We're trying to hear from
Who
this
is
aunt,
this?
Lindsay Marie.
Oh God, here we go with her
We're
shit.
trying to hear from somebody that's legit. Let's not worry about that fool.
Yeah,
Let's
no
go.
one beyond stupid around here, please.
Yeah, we don't have
Beyond
stupid people in here.
That cracked me up. We're not stupid. We're beyond stupid.
No, she's still suffocating on her foot because she put it so far in her mouth.
But I mean, as far as a local, this is my thing. I'm local as far as the Summerwells case.
Yep.
And what kills me is Ernie keeps saying, "Well, I'm not involved in that case, but I solved the case."
Mm-hmm.
He's full of shit.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And people like Tina, who thinks he has a chip in his head or whatever, wants everybody to, oh, well, it don't matter what happened 20 years ago. It does matter because he's still the same bullshitter he is now that he was back then.
Exactly.
Yep. Probably more cured, I guess, or seasoned at it,
I guess.
I mean, he's been doing it for so long.
So Tina wasn't interested in hearing about anything other than, well, nothing. Really.
Nothing.
But
did you hear her? She was like,
but we are interested here. So did you remember a certain inmate or whatever they're called there?
Resident.
By the name of Eric Dean Rush?
Yes, Eric Rush. Absolutely. I was so there.
Did you know of any interaction between him and Ernie?
I cannot say I know of any interaction. I know there was an investigation.
Now,
between
were they
the
there at the
reaction.
same time?
Do what?
They were there at the same time, weren't they?
Yes, absolutely. He was an employee and he was a resident.
There was an investigation about interaction between those two?
Absolutely.
Oh, so there was allegations made that there was something happening there.
Yes.
Do you remember what kind of allegations they were?
I can't give specifics I'm from Southwest Virginia, so we say specifics.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You got it.
Hillbillies. We got you.
I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Specifics, whatever.
You're at home here. We speak the same language.
Yep.
But, I mean, I can't say this happened or this didn't happen, but I know what the allegations were.
What were those allegations?
The allegations were that Ern had some kind of sexual contact with Rush.
And see, we've actually seen Eric Rush make those same comments.
The thing that happened, and the thing I can't prove, that's what kills me. I cannot prove this. Is at that point in time, do you know what Priya is?
What?
Some
Priya.
kind of act. Like I know the
Yes.
Prevention Act of what is it? What does it stand for? I know it's
it's pretty much an act that was put into place to keep officials from having, for inmates, residents, or whatever.
I remember you brought that up. Ernie knew exactly what it was. And
of course he did.
And then but then he moved right on like he didn't want to talk about it.
So, I mean, I can't say anything happened, but all I know from my standpoint, when I worked there and I worked with him and Rush was a resident, the director of the Hay House his wife, who was also not a director, but she was in a upper, like, she was what am I trying to say? She was one of the higher ups. She was given the position of the leader of the PREA committee.
Hey, look in private chat, Jimbo.
Oh, I see him hanging out backstage here. I ain't worried
Okay.
about that, folks.
All right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he ain't coming up.
No,
Okay.
don't worry.
Call me a coward. Oh no, what am I going to do? Ernie says, if you're not going to let me up, I'm out. I said, see, I wouldn't want to be you. You have been threatening me too long. See, Ernie, we're not going to come over here and use your cuss words and threaten, talk down to ladies. We don't do that here, buddy.
Nope.
Legally, I got you. Is that right, Ernie? And then he disappears. Legally, you ain't got nothing but your pecker in your hand. Now, continue. He's gone. He's not here no more. Go ahead. Bama, you still there?
Hey, Bama, you're safe, hon.
She might have got disconnected or something. Or she might be afraid. I don't know, man. Like, this dude's a terror.
Yep. I understand it, man. I mean, I can assure most people if you're not in his vicinity, as long as you don't make contact, you're safe. I mean, yeah, he's got his mind games that he plays, but he's only got so much reach.
Oh yeah, you got disconnected. You can get that link again if you want to come back up. You might be able to just refresh in your browser. But I put it out there again if you want to come back up. Let me remove some of these other ones. Let's see. Are you there?
I'm here.
I was asking her. Let's see.
Oh.
Let me move and see if she wants to come back. There she is.
Sorry.
You're fine. So
it's kind of funny that all that Ernie has going on right now that he's worried about me talking to y'all.
Oh, there's reasons why he's worried. There's reasons. He don't like us talking to anybody that might know something in his past. Because Jimbo has known him for 20 years. So you put those two together, and that could be a very bad situation for Ernie. You know?
Well, in Ernie's defense, I cannot prove anything. I can't not prove anything, but I know allegations that were made. I know how it was swept under the rug. And you can't prove it. I know in my heart, I know what happened, but I can't prove it. So,
yeah. And that's usually the case.
Tell us what allegedly happened. That's perfectly legal for you to say, and without having any kind of responsibility, as long as you say allegedly. You know, you're not accusing anybody of anything.
Okay, allegedly, what I was led to believe was that when not Ernie, not Rush, that's an Ursh. When Rush made the allegations or the whatever against Ernie, that somehow the director also got involved because there was allegations that him and Ern also had some kind of relationship.
That's the doctor, right?
Yes.
Oh.
The doctor, quote unquote, I won't call him a doctor, but the person that was recognized as a doctor, his wife was given the position as the head investigator or whatever you want to call of the PREA committee. The pre-committee was the ones that were supposed to investigate any kind of sexual allegations. The next thing I know, Ernie, excuse me, Ernie quit. He's gone. And everything was swept under the rug.
So Ernie
So-
quit and left, and then the allegations, everything just disappeared.
From what I've seen, yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah, especially considering who was running the
Exactly.
investigation, and
And
just
then fast forward a few years, you can research Hay House and see why it was shut down. And hello.
yeah.
I mean, that's not a lot to go on, but
Oh, it's a whole lot. Actually, it makes perfect sense from all the other information that we've got that we haven't released yet. It makes perfect sense.
and I wish I could give it names of people that were probably more involved in the whole pre-investigation, but I would not ever do that to my friends.
Is the Prison Rape Allegation Committee?
Yes. So the director, doctor, quote unquote doctor, that supposedly had relations with Ernie, his wife was the lead investigator of the quote unquote pre-committee. There was no TBI involvement. They never got involved because the pre-committee pretty much proved, I don't know if you can say proved, they pretty much decided there was no, I don't know how to say it. How am I trying to say this? Help me, guys.
There was not enough evidence.
Yes.
Yeah. Because it's pretty much all hearsay. He said, she said.
Exactly. And
We're
when you
the-
don't get actual law enforcement or actual, Tennessee law enforcement involved, and it's just kept within the
confines of the security.
yes,
officer.
exactly. Thank you.
That's why places like that end up shutting down.
Exactly.
That's exactly why.
Yeah.
I used to work for the Helen Ross McNabb Center, specifically at Centerpoint in Knoxville, and same thing. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing can take down a place. Now, Helen Ross, very, very, very good program. Very good program. Actually, many programs, but we've seen a lot of places like the Hay House because we dealt with drug rehab, and a lot of people go from jail to our facility, and then from our facility to transition home. So we had to refer out to a lot of those Hay House type of places, and it was a struggle to get beds for these people because that was an issue.
Yeah.
With a lot of places, it really was.
And I guess that's the thing. Ever since I realized who Ernie was, I heard a lot of YouTubers talking about him.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I realized, oh my God, this is a guy I used to work with. Yeah, it's been a long time ago, but this is a guy I worked with, and this happened. And when I heard him, his own words on a live saying he was how did he put it? A captain at the TDOC?
Yeah.
When he was actually a monitor / security officer, as it was put in the grants to get more money at Sullivan County Community Corrections, a halfway house. It burnt me up.
Let me ask you a question. I've got messenger screenshots between myself and Ernie when he was working over there in that area somewhere. Maybe you could tell me if it was at the Hay House or if it sounds like it might have been, where Ernie's saying that his supervisor got fired and he is up for a promotion, but he needed a bachelor's degree. And he asked me to Photoshop him a degree so he could get that promotion. Would that have been over there?
Honestly, I don't know. I couldn't say yes to that.
You wouldn't need a degree to have a higher position there?
The only thing I can think of is when you go from like a monitor of the residence up to what they call a reporting officer or a case manager. I think the case managers had to have a degree.
The case manager is who got fired. That's what he told me.
That's been so long ago. Yeah. Let me think. I mean, how long ago are we talking?
I can pull up a screenshot if I can find it.
I don't know, but it is odd that, what was it, just a couple months ago,
Yeah, probably 8
Jimbo?
or 9 years, I'd say.
Wasn't it a couple?
I'm sorry.
What, Kemper?
I was going to say, wasn't it a couple of months ago that Ernie went on a tirade about Eric for 45 minutes to an hour?
Oh yeah,
and played all kinds of voice clips and everything else.
Have you heard our voice clips of Eric?
No, I haven't. I didn't even realize that you all were like, I've only been following y'all for a few weeks now.
Okay.
Check this one out.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm just bored tonight. Just nothing to do at all, really. I've been, just trying to get you to talk, but you won't talk. And not only that, but I know you have a personal vendetta. I know that you feel like I've ruined your life, blah, blah, blah. And I'm ready. I'm really ready for you because honestly, I want to kill you. And for what you did to me, yeah, because you did some pretty fucked up stuff too. And I'm ready because I'm got a score to settle myself, and I'm far from finished.
Wow.
That was old Eric Rush right there.
Yep.
Well, okay, here's my opinion. Here's my thought. Just like the Summerwell case, I'm all about due process. So I have my own beliefs about what happened back then, but I can't prove them. Does that make sense?
Yeah. What do you believe? What do you believe allegedly happened?
Your opinion.
My opinion.
Only your opinion, because you don't have to prove it because you're not in court. And
In my opinion, I feel like, dang, I feel like everything I think happened. I feel like there was some kind of relationship between Ernie and Rush. And I feel somehow it got swept under the rug because the director/doctor was involved. That's my personal opinion. Only because the director's wife was appointed the head of the PREA committee. If they had not done that with her and actually took it to an outside source like TBI or even the Sullivan County actual law enforcement to investigate, I might feel different.
Well, I think pretty much everybody who's heard all the recordings that we've got from Eric.
I'll have to go back and listen to them because I really haven't.
And there's a couple of exchanges between Eric and Ernie.
Yeah, like
talking back and forth.
Yep.
And you can tell they've got some history.
Oh yeah.
But pretty much the general opinion of that is that there has been a relationship, and that
Something
Eric
happened.
was like a woman scorned.
All I know is something happened. There was this whole incident where it involved 2, 3, 4 people. Something happened and it was swept under the rug because it was kept within the confines of the Hay House.
Yeah.
And no outside agency were pulled in to investigate. Hello.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Two questions. Do you know how long Ernie worked there? How long did you work there with Ernie?
Do what?
How long did you work there with Ernie?
I really can't answer that. I worked there when Aaron got hired, and I worked there when Ernie left or fired or whatever happened.
Oh, so you were before and after Ernie?
Yes.
And you don't know how long he was there?
I really can't answer that. I really don't know. There were so many people that came in and out of that place.
Okay. Do you believe that Ernie? Well, first, can you make an arrest from his position at that jail or at Hay House?
Can he make an arrest?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Absolutely. None of us can make arrest.
All right. Check this video out.
Okay.
I mean, you're law enforcement. You tell me.
I already told you.
But anyways, all that I'm saying is that.
I thought you said I didn't have nothing to do with law enforcement.
I mean, all I'm saying is that you're too fucking funny.
You're funny. You really are.
I mean, you really are. I mean, you're hilarious. I mean, you're too fucking funny. I mean, the way that you're way too
I'm good, Eric. I'm good at what I do.
No, you're not, because you're like...
That's why I've got over 1,156 arrests under me. I'm very good.
1,156 arrests.
See, this is why I keep watching him, because this is the kind of stuff I keep hearing.
Yeah.
Maybe after he worked there and he got some other kind of degree or got into some other.
Well, he's never been law enforcement.
Not when I worked with him, he wasn't.
No, he hasn't been. He'll even tell you he hasn't been. Now that he's been called up on it, he'll admit freely that he's never been law enforcement.
He
But
may.
he's made
He may.
1,156 arrests.
He may, and just because how this place was so corrupt, he may have given the power to be able to write up a report to send to. I don't know how to say this. He could not arrested or even.
Detained.
Yeah, writing a report and arresting somebody is different.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, even the reporting officer, the case officers that did require to have a college degree may have been able to write up a violation and send it up to the courts. He would have never been in that position. And if he had been, it would be because that system's corrupt and they didn't want to hire somebody and pay them the kind of income or the what am I trying to say? The salary that they should hire somebody and pay them in that position. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Hey, did you guys see that? Tim Mullins is in custody.
Oh, yes.
So Benny Keys played his video earlier that he gave to the TBI or FBI 3 weeks ago, where he had recorded Tim Mullins hiding evidence from Don Wells' phone.
That's the other thing about Ernie that has killed me. Just when I was watching him earlier talking about, I did this, we did this, blah, blah. No, you didn't do shit.
No, the only thing he does is throw his name in the middle of everything. And then, just like with Brian Laundrie, you better rest assured if they'd have found that man alive somewhere, Ernie would have claimed glory on that. Like, I knew he was there. I told him that's where he was.
Like I said, I didn't know, other than working with Ernie years and years ago, until I heard his name in Summer Wells' case. And when I heard his name, I was like, I know that name. And I actually messaged one of the other ladies I worked with in the admin office. And I'm like, hey, is this the person? Is this his name? He's like, oh, yeah. She's like, yeah, he's the guy that we had all that investigation with Rush. And that's what kind of sparked my memory. And then I kept listening to him and I was just like, damn,
Yeah.
And I finally, you've heard, obviously you heard when I actually went up on his live I didn't believe him. I didn't want to support him, but I wanted to hear what his side of the story was because I knew it was bullshit.
Well, that's what I suggest everybody do. Like, seriously, Ernie says that I tell people, to just hate him. But no, I'm telling you, go check out Ernie's, just check him out completely.
Well, that's the thing, as far as when I worked with him, you're not going to find anything. And that's what kills me. You're not going to find anything about what I know about.
Oh, listen, he knows that he's got stuff covered, because the one thing he said probably 500 times is this exact quote: I have no criminal record.
Yes, I've heard that so many times.
Yeah. I am checking, Peggy. I'm checking right now. I'm checking with a credible source right now. I'm going to find out.
Do what now?
Peggy wanted to know, did I hear that for a fact? I am checking to find out for sure.
The Tim Mullins.
Oh, I hope he was, because I've actually talked to Benny before, but because I can't prove, or as y'all say, no receipts, you can't bring something up when you can't prove it. But I know And I think you all know now, I worked with him when he claims he was the captain of the Tennessee Department of Corrections when he was not. But guys, I've got to, I work, I've got to get up early. I've stayed up way past my bedtime for a
Hey,
mama.
we appreciate it. We appreciate
Yes.
you coming on here and opening up. And anytime you want to come back and hang out, we appreciate it. Or just hang
I
out.
will definitely do it. Thank you, guys.
And do go back and watch those videos.
Oh, I definitely will
You'll see a
now.
lot of
Thank
good
you.
stuff.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Thank you very
All
much.
right. Good night, guys.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
one. All right, guys. There you heard it from somebody who actually worked with Ernie at the Hay House while Eric Rush was there.
Mm-hmm. And
no,
knew
Benny's not
both.
the one who texted me. No, he's not. I've had communications with Benny, but not since we've been live at all. So no, he's not the one who texted me. We are getting some texts coming in though. I know for sure.
Good.
Somebody did they say Ziggy's streaming Benny right now?
I
Or
don't know.
he's the only one that has permission?
That's what I was told, that Benny said only Ziggy has permission to stream right now. So I was advised for us not to do that tonight.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, Tim Mullins is not showing as booked yet. So that doesn't mean he's not in custody, but he's not been booked yet. So
No, I do remember this has happened a couple of times with a couple of these characters, that supposedly Don was arrested and then Candace was, and it just
right. Well, here's
so
the thing,
I've
though.
learned to sit back and wait and find out,
It was a recording he was playing. If they arrest Mullins based on that, then from what I heard, in what just a little bit I got to hear of it, there's going to be dominoes effect. There's others that they're going to topple.
Yep.
Because Mullins sounded shady, but he sounded like he was covering something up for somebody else.
Yeah.
So if I'm just gonna tell you, like, if I were hiding something for somebody,
Hello?
he sounds like he's going to, or he has been, then I'm hearing that too, a story that he's really a dirty guy, definitely. So, I don't know him, but that's what I've heard by so many people. So just like with Ernie, your reputation precedes you.
Yep. Sort of like Chris Severe,
Peggy LaCroix, Jimbo, are you there? Am I where? Technically, I am there. I'm here, but I don't know. Are you picking on me, Peggy? Yeah. Oh my God, there's blue lights, guys. Blue lights coming up the driveway. Oh God. Just kidding.
Must be the carolers. They're early this year.
Oh, I got quiet for a minute. That's why I was here. Maybe my internet cut out for a minute or something. I don't know. Maybe so. Maybe a fly flew across the speak. No, that's not feasible. Let me think of something better. I don't know. This is a question somebody else would have to answer. Was Tim Mullins associated to the church at all? I can't remember how Tim came to be their media manager. I have no idea. That'll have to be somebody else's question.
I was going to say something. I want to say that he might have been part of that prayer thing that they did for summer, or he was in the church, but I can't say exactly. I just remember me finding out who he was around that time when they had that. So yep. Apparently, Benny's on the phone with Candace.
Who is Benny is?
Yep. At least that's what I'm reading in the dickheads chat. Yep.
Where's Bledsoe County at?
Not sure.
Not sure.
No. I don't even know is that even in East Tennessee? Or is that,
Pikeville, Tennessee, Bledsoe County Correctional Complex.
well, is that where he's at? Mullen?
No, this was from recently, but today's not the 7th. Today's like the 20th or 21st, isn't it?
22nd.
Now, yeah.
Would you find an old email or something?
Yeah. No, somebody sent me an old arrest record. Yeah.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I think we all want something to. We want closure on this situation with Summer, man. I know a lot of people. They care. They want to have closure. I know the community does. So
I have a source that called Hawkins County and asked if either Tim Mullins or Candace was in custody. Whoever answered the phone grunted and hung up.
probably because they're getting 100,000 phone calls right now.
Probably.
Yep. Oh, wow.
You guys, Benny's on the phone with Candace. Is he on speakerphone? Can you hear Candace talking too?
I don't know.
Whoever told us that?
Well, I told you that, I think. But I'm not seeing it in the chat here.
Who told you that? Oh, did you see it in the chat?
Yeah, I said I seen it in Dickhead's chat.
Oh.
It was live with Candace, yeah. And I'm not seeing anything but
Dickhead's lying, yeah, because
I do know he's live again, so.
Dickhead's lying because my source is trying to call Candace and it's going straight to voicemail, not even a ring. So.
Yep.
So either her phone's dead or it's turned off. Oh yeah, the news will definitely come out soon as something official is made.
Yep.
I'm sure the jail will be out ahead of it if there's an arrest made too, and make a statement before they even put it on the books. I'm sure of that.
Yep.
But then you got these wonderful YouTubers that are that will break the news and have everybody calling down there. That's why. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry for the little lull in between, guys. I'm checking information that I'm receiving, so getting it from multiple sources. Told I was.
Hey, Gypsy Soul, I responded. Whatever it was you sent, I'm not seeing anything. I don't know if I'm being dumb or whatever, but
yeah, I'm not getting an email from Gypsy either.
Well, I got one, but there's nothing in it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh,
I don't know
you
if
sent the
I'm
email
being
to
dumb
Mike.
or something, but I don't see anything.
Is there an attachment on it?
It looks like it should be, but I don't see one.
Go up there and click the little paper clip.
Look. Okay, I don't know why it's showing something now.
Because you clicked on the paper. Might have took a minute to load. You guys, right now would be a really good time to, throw up a prayer, whisper a prayer for real. I know everybody doesn't believe that way, but I certainly do, and I think God listens and answers prayers. We always get an answer, in my belief, but it's not always the one we want or we understand. So we may not get the information that we are looking for tonight. Yes, prayer 5150 for sure. Did you get the email open, Matt? Oh man, somebody got him with a frequency weaponry bomb. And just like that, boom, Matt is no longer. Tina get you?
Again. Yep. Did you get that email?
I did not.
I just forwarded one to you.
Oh, let me check again then. Did you forward the attachment?
Am I supposed to do that too?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it just did it automatically. Hold on.
No.
What the hell?
Allie and Andrew were just in Prayer Gardens channel. They did not mention anything about any arrest. What did you do? Did you just take a picture of it?
Huh?
What did you do? Did you take a screenshot of it?
No.
Oh
Where's
my
it? I can see the damn attachment now. What the fuck? There it is.
Listen, guys, I don't know if it's possible. And I really don't know if it's possible for like, let's say if if I wanted to buy Jamie subs, huh? What, Matt? You got another bomb there, I guess. I'm not getting any email from him though. What happened, bro?
Did you get it?
Oh yeah. Still checking. Anyway, I was saying while I'm checking for it here, I don't know if it's possible for anybody to buy subscribers for another channel, but it looks like we are getting quite a few subscribers right alongside with Ernie. So if anybody did that, please don't do that. I don't know that it's. I mean, they may be real. We are over the last month or 2 months. We've got a steady stream of new subscribers just about every day. But if somebody took it upon themselves to do that, please don't do that again. Because we want them all to be real for sure. Like we don't want to play that game with Ernie.
Not at all.
Let him spend all his money that he wants to. Now it's possible this is legit, but it's possible it's not too. So if somebody did do that, I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys trying to help us out. Like I said, I don't even know if it's possible. I don't know if you have to give them the password. Like if you have to have the password to the channel, then it's not possible. And I'm just spitting. But maybe I could find that out. Maybe somebody could let me know if that's if you have to have a password. But anyway, we don't buy them here. We don't want to. Okay. Even though we appreciate the gesture, if you feel like doing that ever again, send that money to Jeremy. Cash App sign ML Best 1980. Okay, well, maybe nobody did then. Lisa B says only the channel owner can buy subs. Okay. Then there will.
That means the growth is real, boss.
Doohickey said it's all their well, I'm getting a word here that says anyone can buy bots for any channel, and that's a good way to take someone's channel down. It was probably Tina. Okay. Is there any way to stop that from happening? Can I report myself to YouTube without getting myself in trouble and have them taken down if that's true? And is there any way they can check and see if it's a bot? And like I said, if it was somebody that did it trying to be, helpful, I'd rather you just send that money to Jeremy or somebody else. Send it to anybody that, in need. Send it to, send it if Ernie's raising money for somebody. Send it to them if they really need it. But fake subs don't do us any good. We want to talk to real people. We want to talk to you. Yes, I can say someone's bot attacking my channel and they will understand and remove them. Okay. So I'm going to message YouTube and ask them to check that for me. Tell them that somebody's throwing bots our way and see if they're legit. If they are legit, I guess they'll stay. And if they're not, they may remove them. So thank you for the information. Send the thank you. All right. Still no. Let me check that email again, man. I didn't get it. Let's see. Let me check my junk mails. See if for some reason went to my junk. Shouldn't. Did you send it to Lycan Hunter? You're muted, Matt.
Oops. I sent it to your messenger, man.
Oh, messenger.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
From email, yeah. I don't know why it wouldn't let me attach the link, but it wouldn't, so I sent it a different way.
Yeah, that's the one I showed you earlier. I was asking about earlier.
Okay.
No, I don't think it's the same guy.
Okay.
Spelled different. I think it's spelled different, guys. I think the Tim Mullins that in question is spelled Mullen or ENS, not INS. I think. And like I said, I don't know where Bledsoe County, Tennessee is. Matt, you don't know where it's at, so it's obviously not around.
Well, I mean,
Wells, right?
I want to say if it's anywhere close, it's probably going to be like around Chattanooga or something.
Oh, Chattanooga's not close to there, is it?
Well, it's not far, man. It's still considered East Tennessee. It's just southeast Tennessee. Like you got that, and Sweetwater, and all those areas.
ENS, yeah. So the one we've got, the screenshot we have is INS, so it's the different guy. But thanks for the info, though. We, just keep sending it. You get it, send it. We'll vet it. And we appreciate the effort.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, you can't, Benny's live now talking to Candace on speaker. Uh-huh. Is that on his Hitman channel? On his Blood Money channel?
I think it's his Hitman channel.
Only 527 people watching. Yeah, she's on there with him. Sounds hammered. Does she pretty much always sound like that? I mean, I'm being serious.
Yeah, she normally does, dude. Like every time I've heard her talk, it's the same. I don't know what it is, but let's see.
Somebody's in the hospital. It's pre-recorded. That pre-recorded stuff sounds like some Ernie Shell stuff. Arkansas says because she's always hammered.
I really think her and Don stayed on the sauce, dude. I really do.
People are saying they're lost in their slur. I don't know, Benny looks bad, man. Don't stream it. Is that you, Matt?
What, streaming?
Yeah. Playing it in the background. Is that Benny's channel?
I've not got anything playing in the background, bro.
Where that echo's coming from? Can you hear mine? I got it up to my ear.
I think that's what I'm hearing, dude.
You can hear it?
I can hear yours, yeah. It ain't over here.
Can you hear mine now?
A little bit, yeah.
I got it turned off, so.
What is that, then?
I don't know.
It's weird.
I was testing you.
Do you have a window playing somewhere?
A window playing?
Like something open with a video playing. Like
no.
One of your other devices or something. Weird. Weird.
I thought I heard it coming from you.
No?
It's Tina. Tina's infiltrated.
So she thinks.
Yeah.
That stink gives her away.
Well, guys, we're kind of just prolonging now and waiting. So why don't we call it a Monday night and let's all get some rest and be prepared for a big day of news tomorrow. Ernie told me he's taking me down tomorrow in the back chat here. Let me go back and read it.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
He said, if you're not gonna let me up, I'm out. You're a coward is why. And I said, see ya, wouldn't want to be you. You have been threatening me too long. And then he goes, legally, I got you. And then Kemper said, jail is coming for you. And then bye-bye, Ernie. So, bye-bye, Ernie. Have yourself a good night, little fella.
Oh, he is. He's over here talking to his sheeple.
Yeah.
You know.
But, man, we appreciate you guys. We had a bunch here for a little while, and numbers dipped some too. But I understand there is a bunch of stuff going on, and it's late on a Monday night. And, I'm sure we'll have a bunch of people go back and rewatch the Shelby calls, and boy, are they blockbusters. So we appreciate you guys all being here tonight. Good night, Mayflower. Kemper, you got anything? Any good nights to give out?
Thanks for all the support. Thanks for working as a team. And just keep spreading the word, guys. I mean, you can see it's affecting him. And just tonight, having the 2 phone calls and one of his ex-coworkers, him and Lindsay Marie, shows up. I wonder why.
Kemper, what time do you work tomorrow?
I'm working late, so we're probably going to have to do like a midnight kind of thing.
All right, we'll do 12:05 tomorrow night.
Yep. For sure.
More of our people were able to make it then. I think a lot of our people were other people's people before they joined.
Oh yeah, man. They're interested in what's unfolding. I get it. I do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. And you guys, like I said, you guys keep your ear to the grindstone there, whatever they call it, however they say that, but nose to the grindstone, whatever. But I'm not going to bed right now. I'm going to go in here and try to do some research myself and listen to a couple different channels. And but then I'm going to get me some rest and probably sleep a little bit tomorrow if I can. And we will come back strong tomorrow with lots of news and information. We appreciate you guys, man. Much respect. And you guys have a great Monday night. We'll see you tomorrow at 12:05. I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We are The Stand.